are.
I'm yours.
No, but I can't hear you that much.
You serious?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Hello.
I have them all open. Did you unplug it?
How can I
You're
unplug
messing with it for so goddamn long. Who knows what you did, but you can't. It's not. There's nothing coming out of it now. Thanks a lot.
Well, how do I turn it on and off? I can't turn it
I
on and off, right?
appreciate that. Well, welcome back to the Sportscast. Great start, because Knocker need to fuck with the mics before the show because he has to get himself perfectly in line.
Is that better?
But no, I can't hear you out of that mic at all now.
Is that better?
No, it's not
Well,
better.
I didn't do anything to it other than twist it around.
Yes, you did.
Should I go put the mic here?
What's that? You did something because the wire's fucked up on it. You did something. Welcome back to Sports, because this is the nickel and dime shit like we used to run. Yeah, you're gonna need to go to. What? No.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you did. You didn't do anything. You messed with the mic the whole 5 minutes before the show and trying to run a decent thing here, make us look legit, and this is what happens. Try that mic. Christ.
You know what? Yeah, this is a guest mic. What do you got me on a guest mic for?
What is? Don't even start. Seriously, you're upsetting me now. You're literally.
Is that better?
Yes.
You had me on a guest mic.
Ridiculous.
Why do you have me on a guest mic?
That's the mic I've been using.
No, you've been using this one.
No, if you've been paying attention, the last 3 shows I've used that mic.
Well,
Yes, and now you fucked it up. Now it looks like a little limp dick that you just fucked up our equipment. God damn, this is what I deal with people on this show. Like, this is, I do a lot for this show. I get it set up. I've got 4 screens in front of me. I'm running like a bunch of shit, doing the audio, bringing us in, and my pop says one fucking thing is to look good on camera, and he still can't do that. Now he's over and he's molesting the mic even more. What are you doing? Leave it. I'll fix it after the show. Sit down. You're gonna break it. My God, I can't handle this, people. I'm gonna get an aneurysm from watching my father try and fix something he's gonna fuck up.
Perfect.
Just fucking Christ.
Perfect.
Way to start the show.
And away we go.
You know what I can't do? We have to restart this over. Here we go. Welcome back. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, countdown.
Guess who's back?
Oh, you gotta love
Back
that.
again. Shady's back. Tell a friend.
That's father and son argument.
Guess who's back?
That's behind the scenes for all you guys. And I don't care if you guys in the chat or later after you podcast this say that's your father, Josh. I don't care if it's my father.
Right?
I told him not to mess with the mics.
That's
He has to have his face. He's having a good hair day. He came in today.
No, I'm not having a good hair day.
He came in. He's like, Josh, look at my.
I am not having a good hair day. I am having a majestic hair day.
Your majestic hair day.
I am having a majestic hair day.
Wow.
Look at this. This is at 60 years old, people. I'm
60?
60 freaking years old. Look at this.
He's looking good. Looking good. You got to say. I mean,
I'm saying, man.
he came in literally today, and he's like, Josh, it's a good fucking hair day.
It's going to be a great show.
Yeah, like he said, it's going to be a great show. I was like, why, Pops? Because look at my hair.
Look at
That
his
was his
hair.
exact wording of that. No shit. I'm not even kidding you.
What are you talking
It's
about?
looking good. Jimmy Johnson ain't got shit on that. That's all I gotta
Nothing,
say.
man. Come on. Look at this.
Jimmy ain't got shit, bro.
I mean, I still got color in my hair, too. This is not touched up.
This is not touched up at all. As you guys could tell, Renee is not here, and I'm doing everything and then dealing with my father's being oldness.
And narcissistic.
And everything else that goes with it. Baseball opening day today.
Nice.
Happened, Knocker. Dodgers
tying a record.
You said put up what?
Eight
home
dingers,
runs in the open. That's a lot,
They
dude.
went back to back once and then back to back to back. I
on
believe.
former pitcher Zach
On
Greinke, right?
Well, he got
Man,
he got blasted
Insane.
early.
you got blasted early.
Yeah, he got blasted early. If Jock
Well,
Pe-
obviously
if Jock
8 home runs.
Peterson-
I mean,
Jock Peterson hit 2 dingers and a double.
yeah.
If he hits like that this year, they're serious. But
No, I agree with you. No, I agree with you.
But you're talking Kershaw and Hill both injured, and we're not sure when and if and how they might be coming back.
That is true, because I heard that today that both in the spring training they're having issues with their arms, right, or shoulders. So not good start, but obviously good start for the Dodgers coming out like that. The bats are swinging, always fun. The Angels, you said they were shut out, right, Knocker? You have the scores in front of you right now?
The Angels were shut out 4-0.
Okay.
Anemic offense.
Okay.
They made a few moves, blah blah blah, but obviously they didn't work. So, not looking good. They just don't look good offensively.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a long year.
Matt Barros checks in, says, "Oh shit, what up, Knocker?" And Josh says, "What up, Matt? If you missed it, the pre-show fight, we had another one. It was all recorded and on YouTube and on the podcast.
Yeah, they
right
won
now,
12-5, by the way.
Go back and check it out.
And 4 of those runs were scored in the 9th inning.
Damn,
So
a lot of hits
for the Diamondbacks. It was 12-1.
It's a good opening day, though.
Astros
Dodgers, good start.
Astros
It was sunny
over the
today.
Rays.
Yeah, it was good. Good start.
Who else we got here? The Phillies in Harper's debut put a 10 spot up on the Braves.
I feel like you made me pull my neck right now. I'm kind of upset at you. I think my rage made me pull my neck a little bit.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, I think I did.
Mas puto.
Right? Mas puto.
Mas puto right here. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's
Guilty.
No.
You hurt your neck yelling at me.
Yeah,
That's what you get.
Like, I think that was instant karma.
That is what you get for yelling at your father.
Seriously, if you guys, again, people are just tuning in right now. The fight before, you thought me and Renee and Knocker had one a few weeks ago. How about choke Knocker out right? I was about to come over that table. If he touched that mic one more goddamn time. But he looks good. I like the camera.
I'm wearing my Angel
You're looking
red.
good. Yeah, I got my Angels hat on as well.
Jersey, but I decided just to go with the red.
Yeah, we got the Finley jersey over my left shoulder over here.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys see up in the left hand, you guys that are watching, we got a new thing where you guys can be able to watch the videos we're playing today. We got a lot of stuff going on in sports. We're obviously going to get to MLB opening day. A lot of games. Phillies made some noise as well with Harper. We'll get to that.
And Philly went total Philly on him, right?
Oh, Philly went Philly. Dude, they
we'll
went
get to
so.
that later, but that's just
Dude,
awesome.
yeah, they went so Philly though. Like, yeah, they went typical Philly fan. What else we got in the slate? We've got Wobble to Sports. We've got Ron Burgundy. Dude, I got some of his calls during that hockey game. We need him to seriously. Can we petition for Ron Burgundy to be the next
Okay, well, Ron Burgundy or Snoop?
I think both at the same time.
Oh my God.
That's the next Kings. That's the next LA great broadcasting team.
Snoop.
Yeah, and then
Ron
throw in Matthew
Burgundy.
McConaughey because we'll play him later. The two about talking how they
Right.
got so stoned on this latest movie that normally they fill these joints with oregano. McConaughey was saying, I think it was on Kimmel. He said, came in there and
Somebody gave him a
that,
real
no, yeah,
blunt?
whoever was the director on the show or the people helping is like, Matt asked, hey, are these joints the show ones or the real ones? No, they're like show ones. So I guess Snoop went in and switched them out. And McConaughey said he got so fucking high he wasn't even talking English after that.
Manganese,
Like
man,
blitzkrieged off.
I've
yeah,
been there.
we'll play a little bit. I got a little bit of the
Manganese,
clip later. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. So.
I wish I would have been able to see that.
We're going to talk about a kind of an argument you guys are all kind of want to join in, especially football heads on the show. We're going to talk a little about who's the greatest tight end now that Gronkowski is retired. I'll play a little video for you guys as well with him. And Knocker really came up with a list. You really did, Knocker. You got this list in front of you right now.
Yes.
You're the great, and you've watched a lot of fucking very knowledgeable on the subject. You got a lot of more than you thought.
Well, just these are the ones.
Right? It's
that
not
I
just
haven't
hands
even-
down Gronk's the best.
Well,
Or is it? Like, that's we're going to argue.
no, it's not hands down.
Okay.
That there's an argument to be made for other tight ends.
Yep. What up,
I
Dr.
know,
Rob?
I know I just pissed Murph off. Like, he probably just turned us off, shut it down.
Well, what's the Red
He's
Sox
not
score?
gonna listen.
Murph's mood will depend on.
They got their
the base-
ass. They're
Oh.
getting their ass handed to them by the Mariners, 8-2.
Ooh, he was cooking sausages and peppers
Right?
today too.
Bottom of the fifth.
Murph, man, he's not going to be a
He's
happy
not going to
camper.
like that. Telling Rob is
No.
the best ever.
Right? Exactly. So, yeah, Dr. Rob says what present. So what up, man?
So, hey, Dr. Rob, thank you, bro.
Yeah, the pictures.
You're really sending the pictures out, and I'm loving it. It's a
Dude,
good
the
thing,
travel
man.
of the Sportscast Fantasy
Right?
Football Trophy
And-
lives
and
on.
By the way, that tweet you said when they wouldn't let you in the stadium with the trophy, when I said you were supposed to pull out the "Do you know who I am?" No, not you. The trophy. Do you know who I am? This trophy. Do you know who this trophy is? No. This is the SPORTSCAST trophy. They'd let you in with it.
Right?
Not you. Do you know who I am? I'm Dr. Rob. Who gives a fuck?
Seriously.
This is a SPORTSCAST trophy, man. They would have put you in a suite.
Yeah, they would have put you. Yeah, just be like, this is the SportsCast Fantasy Football Trophy. Like this
Seriously,
underneath
Rob?
the Lombardi Trophy
Right?
is the next thing. That people want to
the
win.
Stanley Cup of the common folk.
Yeah, come on. God. No, but thank you for the pictures, Dr. Rob. It's
I love
been
it.
awesome.
You're doing great.
Yes, I appreciate it. We'll talk a little bit. Tiger Woods had a great shot today. Got your boy Joel Klatz in the news as well. A little bit from Charles Barkley. Tristan Thompson hits on a 17-year-old. 14-year-old on Fortnite makes about $200,000 a month. So I'm glad. Hope you're happy to hear that, Knocker.
Excuse me?
Yeah, $200,000 a month. This kid's making
A month.
14 years old. We talked about him, and again we talked about McConaughey and Snoop. We'll get a little bit of that. March Madness, of course, is going on our shoulder. Knocker came in talking shit, and his team's about to get bounced. Knocker, team's gonna get bounced right. Oh, they came back. Wow, Tennessee was down like 14
by
in this
12
game.
at
Or
halftime.
12. Yeah, Knock. So
That's
Knocker's
right.
got Tennessee to win it all right now.
Come on, balls. Rocky
Currently,
top,
as
baby.
we're recording,
Rocky top.
Tennessee is
and all
down
you people that have
5.
Duke, F you.
with
You
it.
should be out of the tournament right now.
Why?
You should be out of the tournament right now.
Why?
Crying.
You're
They
just-
should have lost that game.
You're just mad everybody picked
They
Duke.
should have lost that game.
You're just mad everybody picked Duke. That's all. We'll talk a little bit. Also, we got shot of the week. That's going to be an epic shot of the week. So we've got to take those early because I've got 6 candidates.
Jeez.
We've got videos. I'm going to show some. We're going to have some fun.
I love it. All right.
Yeah, we got a drunk of the week. This guy at a hockey game might be the greatest beer drinker I've ever seen in my life. Did you see his video I had?
No.
How many beers do you think? How many cups do you think you can hold of beer, drinking them safely and getting most of it in your majority? I'm taking 90%, 95% of it in your mouth. How many beers do you think you can hold? And go like this and waterfall them into one another and drink them. Could you hold one? How many do you think you can hold? Just try it. Maybe 3.
I have no idea. Yeah.
3.
2, 3. I got small hands.
This guy.
Beast.
Beast mode.
Love
man.
it.
He's definitely gets the drunk of
Love
the
it.
week
All
this
right.
week. What
All
the
right.
fuck news? 2 great candidates. I think you made me follow this Twitter account because you have great hair. You have certain attributes. Your thing is Twitter as well. You find
Right.
some good shit. This Rex Chapman, charge or block.
Block or charge, baby.
We have a camel that picks up a man from his fucking head and flings him with his mouth. The camel picks up the guy's head with his mouth and tosses him in the air like a rag doll. Did you see this, Knock?
Hump day, huh?
Oh, my God,
Wanna make
yeah.
fun of me?
I know we
Hump
should have
day?
done it on Hump Day, Mike. And then we also got a video on What the Fuck News. Did you see that video where this guy gets out of a car, because I guess he got cut off from the people behind him in a van, gets out with his phone, runs by, run up and talk some shit. Guy opens the van so in Russia or something. It's 4 dudes in SWAT suits with guns, and he's just oh, fuck. And he shuts
Never
the
mind.
tire heads out.
Never mind.
Yeah, so we got all that coming up on the show. But real quick, Knocker. Emma opening day, man. What is it? You've seen a lot of them. I know you don't watch it consistently, but another baseball season's here. What are some of the things you're looking for this season coming? I know we've got a lot of moves, and there'll be more than normal. I've got some big players switching teams. I haven't looked too much into everybody's roster, as I follow football mainly, but teams that look good this year, again, Houston, you got Boston, even though they got shot, you got
Basically
Boston,
the same
Yankees,
faces.
basically the same faces. The team that everyone's really talking about and the low keys that I'm hearing about is the Brew Crew. Watch out for them.
Right, absolutely.
They've got a young, good team coming up
Yes,
as
sir.
well. Teams that I think are going to fall off. Sadly, I know that Dodgers won today big, but I do think they fall off. Now, 2 straight trips to the World
I don't
Series.
agree with you.
And I just don't think I think Kershaw is just – we've seen the best of Kershaw right now, unless this Bueller kid is the next coming of,
Bueller is serious
Hershiser
and
or,
Urias is
or Don
serious.
Drysdale, one of these guys, Knocker. He's got to be a dominant – you think he's as good as Kershaw then?
I think he's got more than Kershaw
He's got more than
because
Kershaw.
he's a power pitcher, and he's young.
Yeah.
He throws with power, and
I think
he's
that
unshakable.
I think they fall off a little bit this year.
I don't agree. I think they're actually a better team than they were last year.
Really?
And they were in a weak division.
Surprisingly, I do think the Phillies do a little bit better, but I don't think that's actually. I think they won today, but I know McCutcheon led off with the home run, which we're going to play in just a little bit, and they started off.
Okay, so who does win the East?
Man, it's tough.
Who's better than there?
Yeah, because the
Seriously.
Nats lost their players.
Right.
I mean,
the Nats lost a lot of their
yeah.
players.
So
The
to
Mets
start
aren't
off
gonna
the
make
game
it.
here,
The Braves aren't good. The Braves are a good young team.
no,
They
you're
got a
right. I
shot.
think the Phillies would be good, but I don't know. I guess I haven't looked into too much. So I can't make a real educated decision on that. But I just think I don't know, man. I just think that Harper is really good, but I do think that he's gonna. Philly's not you know what I mean? It's not Washington.
not
Do you know what I'm
Washington,
saying? Like,
baby.
and he felt
Philly
it
is
today,
not-
Knocker, as we started MLB opening day. It was back today. We had everybody. Usually it's one game played, Knocker, but I guess everybody played
normally,
today.
yeah, it used to be Cincinnati.
But we had
play-
some games in Japan. You said right that
Yes, the Mariners. And
yeah. So 2019 baseball kicked off tonight on Thursday. Again, the big hot team everyone's talking about right now is the Phillies, Knocker, coming into the 2019 season. And we had a big first inning, first at-bat of the game, Knocker. Philly at home. What a way to break in the 2019 season with a home run to start the game from newly acquired Andrew McCutchen.
He moved into the middle of the order.
Out toward left center field. Speaking of power, Inciarte's going back. How about that? Andrew McCutchen.
Wow, that was
with
a bomb,
deep
too.
home run
That was
to
serious.
left center field. And the Phillies jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Welcome to Philly, Andrew McCutchen. How about it?
So a good way to start the
sudden-
season, Knocker, for the Phillies
He's
there.
a nice pickup. He's steady, good defense,
Yeah.
steady hitter, doesn't get hurt. Like it. Love
Yeah,
it.
I agree. Then so come up, crowd's pumped up, jacked up, and none of their
Right.
Bryce Harper. This is why Bryce Harper and Mike Trout are completely opposite players. Is right here,
Yes.
Knocker. Because even if Mike Trout went to a different team,
Yes.
Mike Trout's not coming out,
Nope.
taking his hat off, and fucking taking a bow to the right field corner, which he'll be playing in for the next 13 years in Philly. And the Philly crowd welcomed him with open arms in this one, Knocker. I'll show you the video right here. Here we go. Raises his hand up. He gives it like a Broadway bow to the crowd, Knock. Mike Trout ain't doing
You know
that
what?
shit,
no,
man.
Mike Trout's not doing that. But,
You don't mind it?
no.
Knocker, you don't mind it.
No, I don't.
Wow.
And the reason
I totally
no.
thought you were going to go opposite on this.
The reason I don't.
Wow, I'm really surprised right now.
Like, the reason that I don't
Yeah.
is because he did it. He acknowledged the fans. For him in Philly. Now this is all taken in context. This is in Philly. Okay? In San Diego, doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right? But this is Philly. Okay? So he acknowledges the fans that are giving him a standing ovation. He gives it the bow, but then he does this. He puts his hat back on, and then he gives a fist pump to the center fielder like, let's go, man. We got a whole season here. Let's get this thing started because, man, I'm excited to play baseball. I'm excited to play baseball here, and I'm digging the atmosphere.
So you
Let's
didn't
go.
mind it at all. Okay. All right. I thought you were going to take that
Not
completely
with the fist
opposite.
pump, not with
okay.
the whole-
What the fuck?
the
He
whole
bowed like he
thing.
just finished on Broadway.
But he's acknowledging the fact that they're excited for him to be there, and yeah, I'm excited too, man. Let's get this thing going. No fist pump. If he just turns around, right,
Yeah.
and just bangs his
Yeah, I
glove.
can't
But he
believe
gives
it.
us the fist pump to the center fielder, and the fans like, yeah, let's do this, man. This is exciting. I'm in. I'm all in.
I can't.
So I do. I dig that. That's
I
cool.
can't believe that you. I totally thought you played the other way on that.
No.
Wow,
Down with
I'm really
that.
surprised. I'm really surprised. All right, Knock. Sorry, I'm turning my headphones. There we go. All right, a Knocker says here, Philly sucks from Dr. Rob. I know. Said the Twins played a game in less than 3 hours. Great opening day. All right. Says here. Oh, I guess it was a quick game for the Twins. Then they played in less than 3 hours. Damn.
Wow.
It's a quick game. Knocker. It says here from Dr. Rob. Knocker. Who do you think you're talking to? Do you know who I am? I'm the one that put a large dildo on that trophy.
Well, maybe if you'd have left it on, they would have let you in.
Oh, man. Damn, son.
You are truly magnificent.
Matt
You really
Ross
are,
says, this
man.
is the most sports-filled sportscast in a while.
Right.
It really, I know it
We
is.
got into sports fast.
Well, we
right?
didn't because there was a really good fight at the beginning of the show between me and Knocker with him molesting a microphone for
Mangling it.
5 minutes.
Probably put it out of commission
because
for
he's
the next
having a
6
good
weeks.
hair day and he wanted everyone to see it.
Well, duh.
Says that Harper was thanking him for his $300 million. Yeah, I guess he was taking a bow. Said thanks Philly for the $300. But you know what he did? He went up with the runner. I think was on first. Struck out in his first at bat.
I gotta see this.
And
Do you have film on
no,
this?
I don't
No,
have
you
it.
don't?
No, I don't have it. I don't have it.
Oh,
No.
I thought you had film on this.
No.
I want to see what his reaction was to that.
No, Philly fans booed him though.
Describe.
Yeah.
Runner in scoring position?
Yeah, runner in scoring position on first. First at bat, first inning, because I'm sure he was batting third, and came up swinging, and there were some boo birds.
Love it.
And growing up, Knock, whether it's the Flyers, whether it's the Eagles,
Don't matter, bro. It's Philly.
Phillies be your best friend. They'll welcome you. Philly cheesesteaks, brotherly love.
Right?
But
I
they'll
bet you
also
they'll
turn
the
on
same
you.
fans that were standing up and cheering him, right?
Yeah.
At the start of the game when he ran out there and bowed,
Yeah.
were booing him and calling him a bum within 1 inning.
I'm telling you.
You suck! You struck out! You suck, Harper! Release the money!
No shit,
I
right?
can hear it right now.
Right? It's like on Major League how the Indians fans turn, and you got what's his name in the outfield. You suck, you son of a... Cousin Eddie out there just fucking rigging it up. Like, I totally see Philly fans just like that, man. It's crazy.
I'm telling you, he's going to be under pressure. I don't think he understands, really. I really don't think he understands how bad this can get if he doesn't perform.
Yes,
This
he does.
could get really, really ugly.
It says here, I know, Matt, so serious this week. What? No, we're gonna get stupid by the end. Guys, we're just
You calling this serious?
Yeah, well, guys,
Lord.
there's lots to talk about. I could talk about the hot dog gift that my daughter and her friends, meme started sending around because it's National Hot Dog Day. You know the one we've all seen it, where the girl's like this and a bunch of hot dogs are falling on her face, from the sky.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
You know what that means, right? Like, that means something. That doesn't just mean, oh, I love hot dogs. That's like a very
I don't know what that
sexualized gif, like meme. So Jackie was like, "Do you want to know what was on our daughter's phone that came from?"
Oh, Lord.
It's like what? It's like it was National Hot Dog Day, and so shared, that shared that gif, and I was like, she was like, it was so funny because they just thought it was a hot dog gif, but it's
Right.
like it's not.
Well,
really
it's like watching cartoons.
And I talked to Jackie. I was like, and I told her, I was like, it's kind of funny how the innocence you see what it is now, but like back then it's like, yeah, to them it's just a hot dog meme.
Yes, they don't know. They don't. It's like watching cartoons.
My daughter turns 11 on Sunday, so happy birthday, Penny! You got one of my shots. She's gonna be 11. Poor girl breaks her wrist.
Right after recovering from a broken ankle. I'm telling you, child services are going to start looking at you guys really soon, bro.
I swear she's in a public place and there were witnesses.
There's more film on her than there are on the Kennedy assassination right now. There's more
I know,
film on
me
your
and Jackie,
daughter.
that's so funny. That's funny because so now she's like fine, like probably it's been 6 months where there's no pain in her ankle,
Right.
like she's fully recovered, went through physical therapy. So she's at a skating rink for a
Spring
birthday
break.
party on Monday. First day of spring break, 2-week spring break. She was skating with Mom the whole time because I was at work. It was during the day. And they were holding hands skating, and they were good. And she wanted to go off with one of her friends who was off over on the other side kind of. So she let go of Mom. And she knows how to skate, but then just like, those quick people out there.
Oh, yeah, the idiots.
Backward skater
Like
came
the
right
guys
in front of her.
snow skiing, right?
Yeah,
Like the
exactly.
snowboarder,
Cut right in front of her. So she, loses her balance. Natural reaction is to go back.
Put your hand
land.
out,
She
break
broke
your phone.
broke that bone right in her from her thumb to her wrist. Is in a hard cast for at least a month right now. It's like, poor girl.
But you're talking about the hot dog thing, right?
Yeah.
Your mother,
Yeah.
right, who bore 5 children, 4 of them boys, 4 of them Pacheco boys, okay?
Yeah.
She had no idea what ZZ Top was singing about in the song Pearl Necklace.
Oh, yeah.
She thought it was jewelry.
Oh, yeah. You
She
told me that you, Mom,
thought
had that
it-
conversation
for
recently.
57 years, she thought that the song was about a necklace
Oh, my God.
and not a pearl necklace.
So you
I finally enlightened her.
you
Sweetheart,
enlightened her?
I want you to listen to the song, and this is what I want you to think about when you're listening to it. This is what a pearl necklace is.
Oh, my God.
She's like, what? Yeah, that's what a pearl necklace is, honey. Now listen to the song. She's like, oh, my God. They
Yeah.
play this? They play this on the radio?
So great.
I love it.
That's so
One of the
great.
best songs
I
ever
can't
recorded.
believe that she never knew that.
Nope. Oh no, that's your
Oh,
mama.
my
God, I
God.
love her.
Knockers knowledge.
She just bestowed Knocker's knowledge on my. Listen.
Right.
Listen.
She wants a pearl necklace.
She said, just listen to it, Shelly.
Listen to the words, honey.
Yeah.
And she held it in her hand, and this is all she had to say.
God,
A pearl
but I
necklace.
missed that innocence.
I want a pearl
Yeah, like,
necklace.
Mom, you're so sweet.
Your mom does edibles.
Oh my God, I love her. All of our
Dude.
families get most of our families get in the CBD.
Bro.
Yeah, I turned you all onto it. Will I get credit for it at least?
Did edibles at the beach, at Steve's beach house.
Oh.
If she ever listens to this show, I'm going to be dead.
Oh yeah, she will. You won't be
Edibles at the beach house.
Smoke
Right.
weed every day.
We're all high. Everybody else goes to bed, to their bedrooms.
Yeah.
3 other couples.
Yeah.
We're on the couch.
dead. Yeah.
Banged it out, bro. Banged it out on the couch.
Dude, you did not just say that right now.
Banged it
Dude,
out
I can't. I
on
am
the
so
couch
disgusted
with 3 other couples in the same house.
Oh my God.
They were in 3 bedrooms. We were on the couch. Door open.
I can't stop
The
talking.
ocean, the waves. You
Stop
can hear the waves on the
talking.
ocean. We banged it out. She goes, "This is insane.
I'm cutting you off.
This is insane."
Oh my God. Stop talking.
Oh my God, it was good. It was
Knocker, I
it
can't
was
believe you
so
just
good.
shared that. Why?
Why not, man?
Oh my God.
Why not?
Dr. Rob says, go Knocker.
Why not, man? Why not share it? We're still knocking it out. What do you think? What do you think we do? You don't think we have sex anymore?
I don't need to know it's my mom that you you
But
banged
how do you
out on the
think
couch.
you got here? Seriously, how do you
I
think
know
you got here?
I know how I got here. I don't need to hear about how I got here. I don't need a breakdown
I'm
of
just
it.
saying, it's your mom who doesn't smoke. She's probably smoked pot
Says
3
here
times in her
in
life.
the chat. Again, you guys watch us on YouTube when we're streaming this live. It says, did it end with the pearl necklace? I'm not going to even ask. I'm not going to even ask. Why would you ask that? I don't want to know that. Dr. Rob.
I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to say
Oh, my God.
that. I'm not getting into, but it was a happy ending.
Jesus Christ.
Probably got to say for both of us.
You shared way too much with me this
No,
evening.
it's life, man.
I don't need to know about you and Mom's things.
Why? Do you really think that we just are statues and we don't bang it out every once in a while?
Oh, it's my mom! My mom doesn't have sex. We were born like Jesus. We were she just
5
oh,
immaculate
5
conceptions.
of that's why do you think she goes to church and prays so much?
So who do you think I'm banging?
I don't know.
Do you
I
think
just-
I'm not having sex?
I don't know. I thought that's why you like Baker. You need new guys to use jerkins with, so you fucking you pick new dudes. You know what
I
I'm
pick
saying?
a new favorite icon
That
to
was
beat off
definitely
to.
not cock. Yes. Every new month it's a new icon because it only lasts for so long. This week's Baker. Oh, this week this.
Still doing it to Magic.
Oh my God! No, I gotta give you a thing on that one. So gross. Oh, I have the EBGBs right now from you.
So who's the guy that said we're serious? The sports show?
Oh yeah, Matt
How you like
Bras.
that?
How you like that?
How you
Matt
like
Bras.
that?
Yeah, that's right. All right, Nuck. Oh my God, what a start to the
There
show.
is no reason to take life so seriously.
There
This
is
is
no
real
reason.
life. The things
No,
I talk
seriously.
about are honest. They're real life things. These
There
things.
isn't. There isn't. Everyone should just be chill. Like it just.
When you're young, you don't know the things that are going to happen to you
Life
in the next
is hard,
20
but
years,
yet it
man.
can be really easy if you really think about. You don't like. You just need to be happy. There's like the little things you don't need to fight about, right? You don't need to fight about shit like that. Just take it easy. Like just chill, right? Knock.
Gotta
have a good
try.
time.
Just chill, baby.
Just chill, right? Knock.
Right?
That's it. Just gotta chill.
Just get a 2-room sleazy suite at the Laughlin.
Oh my,
at
yeah,
the
where someone
Colorado
got
Bell.
murdered. God, if you didn't listen to last week's show, go check the pictures out on our YouTube on the video of Knocker's room that he stayed in. Oh my God, literally, someone was murdered on the floor, Knocker, of that room. Someone was murdered on that. Yeah, I'm telling you.
That was the upgrade.
That was the last. You know the last. I think scene of The Sopranos. I think it was taken in someone in that hotel room.
Dude, that was the upgrade. Can you imagine what they
Oh.
upgraded from? Can you imagine what we upgraded from, Josh?
Oh
that was
my
the
God.
upgrade.
Jesus Christ.
$50 extra a night for that.
Bro, I can't. $50. Oh my God, I can't believe you like
a night for that.
Oh, that is. You need to write a movie about that night, about that weekend.
Dude, I haven't even told
That's
you.
a true comedy.
I
like,
haven't told
that's
you.
a true comedy
I
movie.
haven't even told you about Barb and Kathy and all this shit that happened in that place. I haven't told
Hang
you
on, I gotta
anything
get a beer.
about
Hang on.
that.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
So yeah, the Colorado Bell is not a five-star suite hotel.
Did you give it a Yelp review?
No, but they asked for a survey afterwards.
Oh, they asked for it.
They did.
had the gall to ask you for a survey.
Yes,
for
they
that
did.
Place? Jesus Christ.
And I gave them big stars for everything else. It was cool. The band was great. The service, the people working there were great. I mean, they're all old and what have you, but everything's a little slow and they're understaffed, but that's okay because everybody is. But I just ripped them on the room. I just said, we paid for an upgrade for this suite, and it just literally looked like somebody got murdered on my carpet.
Yeah, they
and
said,
that was a little unsettling.
The listeners right now that watch it, the people that are watching on YouTube want to know, was there an upgrade for the meth room? Could you upgrade to the meth room in that place? Is it possible?
I probably could have.
Someone else was murdered in there. God.
Literally, if they'd have told me, we couldn't get the blood stains out.
At Knocker's age, just getting erect is a win. You
No
know?
shit.
Right?
No shit.
Damn,
Whatever
Knocker.
it takes.
Whatever.
Wow, winning.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. All right,
Seriously.
All right, let's get to the news everyone's talking about right now. Let's span the globe.
Let's do it.
Got about 5 or 6 good things coming up everyone's talking about. And let me get the sound effects. I'm doing so much shit on the show. And I'm a little stoned and I'm a little drunk, so everything's going to run
I'm a little
slow.
stoned. I'm a little drunk.
I can't
Let's do a
find-
show.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport.
Oh, man, that's good stuff.
Victory.
All right, we've got Knocker going on in the NHL.
Right.
We had our boy old. Have you seen Ron Burgundy? Do you know? Have you seen the movie?
Love it.
Dude, it's so good.
Love it.
It's so good. It's like one of my favorite movies.
The
especially
first one's much
yeah,
better. The second one you can
First
do
one is
without.
much better. But here we go. We had Ron Burgundy, Knocker, coming to the box over the week. Kings are out of the playoffs. They're just having a terrible season.
Right.
But Ron Burgundy made his way into the booth, Knocker, and I think we need to petition to get him and Snoop as the
to
new
call one period.
Yeah, as the new co-hosts of
Right.
the SPORTSCAST
Play-by-play in color.
of the LA Kings.
Yeah.
It'd be great. As soon as Jim Fox is done. So this is Ron Burgundy, Knock. Here we go. I'm going to pull it up on the screen for you guys. Here we go.
To begin the second period, why don't we take it away, gentlemen, and turn down to the ice.
Yes.
You and I shared a couple of Molsons.
I only had one.
You only had one, and I had 15. Go, Kings! Go, Kings, go! Come on, people! You don't mind if I bite into this burrito right now, do you? Oh, my God. When does the kiss cam start?
I don't know.
You know, it'd be something like this. Kopitar with the puck. He dribbles, he skates up the ice.
He dribbles.
Shot a goal! He scores! Put that baby to bed without a diaper. For those of you at home, we've had to stop action on the ice several times. Feral cats have run onto the ice. They killed the penalty! Yes! Just shoot! Oh, well, they don't have the puck. It's the first time I've ever been on the kiss cam. This is one of the greatest nights of my life. I got to kiss a burrito.
See? Right, Knock? So we had that one. Then, Knock, he wasn't finished. He had... no, he wasn't done. He had this to say. Who was it? About... let's see. Oh, about the San Jose Sharks and how they haven't... Because they were beating us in the game, but how they haven't won a Stanley Cup. So here he is on that one. All right?
But what a... Oh, pad save! And cleared by the Kings. Take that, San Jose. 0 Stanley Cups.
Ooh.
0 Stanley Cups for the San Jose Sharks.
Dude, I love him. He's so good in it. He's so good. And then he's also, Knocker, had this one as...
Shots. But what a... Oh, pad save! And cleared by the Kings. Take that, San
Oh,
Jose.
no, yeah, that one. This is another one here. Oh, did you see Jeremy Roenick signing some boobies? Did you see that one?
Roenick's
He's
a
giving
god,
my
man.
shot of the week. And
Roenick's awesome.
Here's another one here.
Tip for the hair, Ron, is this.
Yes, what's your tip for the hair?
I know you've done before.
Sure.
I take my headset to the gentleman who cuts my hair and put it on so he can cut around it. And then you shape the haircut around the heads. Alex, do you do the same thing?
You know what? I'm picking up notes as I go here.
Experience.
That's one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, my God. I love it. He's just so good, Knock, on the broadcast. So what do you think? I think he should make more of an appearance, though, with the
oh, absolutely.
In the
for one
NHL,
period,
for the
him and
Kings
Snoop in the booth.
Dude, one period of him and Snoop. You know how much of the ratings you would get, Knocker, for that? So much. So many ratings.
Get some!
Right?
Get some! Snoop yelled, get some!
Oh,
Don
get
Ray,
some,
Don
homie!
Ray, get some!
Get some, homie! Get some! He's definitely would be. Yeah, because he's blazed out of his mind, Knocker. All right, Knock. Here's next up here in what we got going. Everyone's talking about. Did you know today, New England Patriots Knocker, Rob Gronkowski retired. I think he's only barely turning 30, Knocker. 9 years.
Yes.
And
taking a beating.
Patriots put out a tribute video for him.
All right.
We're going to show that to you guys right now and listen to it. It's a good 3 or 4 minutes, but it's good stuff. You got Tom Brady in it. You've got Edelman talking about him. And then we're going to have a discussion after this, Knocker, because this will give you a little refresher on what he's done, because it's a little. And, Knocker, you have a list there of tight ends. We're going to discuss where you'd rate them. Me personally, I think Gronk was the most dominating tight end I've ever seen in the NFL. I think that's different than being the best, and I'll leave it at that until we play this. Here we go, Knock.
Rob Gronkowski, tight end, Arizona.
I've seen him on draft day with he and his family jumping on the stage, and that's still the way he is. He plays with a lot of fun, a lot of enthusiasm. I always joke, I don't think he's ever had a bad day in his life. He just, he always seems to have a great time.
Brady play action fake, end zone, caught, touchdown, Gronkowski. His first career touchdown.
My career's been a grind throughout the 9 years. It's always been hard work. It's always been studying, dedication, so you can go out there and get the job done no matter how and no matter what sacrifices you got to do. You just got to do it and get it done.
Gronkowski on his feet at the 15, at the 10, at the 5, and he is down and he is in to the end zone. Touchdown. Spectacular run by Gronkowski. Looks to the left, fires to the left, and it is a spectacular catch in the end zone. What a catch by Rob Gronkowski.
Yo soy fiesta.
Hey, listen, I love to see the Patriots loosen up. He brings a little brevity to the situation, always having a good time.
Was it bad? I juked like 5 people. How did you do it, bro? I have no clue.
Gronkowski, Amendola.
If you think about it, I got here 8 years ago, so maybe that's the reason.
It is with great pleasure that I present the New England Patriots Ron Burton Community Service Award to Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski.
1, 2, 3, Gronk! Thank you for coming over.
Football, sports, it brings everyone together, and it doesn't last forever, though.
What's your name? How do you say it?
Andreas.
How you doing?
I like working with children. I like giving them the opportunity to succeed in life. Showing character through all that will last forever. It's just an unbelievable feeling. It just feels great.
You look at big critters coming through. What's up, man? What's up, dude? How you doing?
He's single-handedly probably the best tight end ever suit him up.
It all starts with 87. If he's right, good luck trying to stop this offense, because you can't.
Anytime he's on that field, he's going to attract attention, and it helps everyone.
Wide open. Touchdown, Rob Gronkowski. Whoa, man, oh man.
And he's got a little jiggle wiggle in the hip skill.
He's the Gronk.
Right. Makes a twisting one-handed catch with his right hand inside the pocket.
Dominating, right?
Motions right, left arm, backs up, throws for Gronkowski, makes the grab at the 20, spins away from a defender, stiff arms another, carries across the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Gronk leaps to the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Beast mode. Can't stop him.
Biggest play of the Super Bowl, knocker.
Gronkowski, could this be possibly his last game as the New England
Biggest play of
Patriots?
the Super Bowl, knocker. That won in that
Big drive.
Super Bowl, pretty much.
Big
Got
drive.
them
Let's get this. Hey, Gronk, I need you.
First touchdown of the game they got.
Shotgun snap to Brady, dropping back, lobs a throw for Gronkowski, left side, makes the catch over 2 defenders, tumbling to the 2. First and goal to go.
Brady sees it, and it's a 29-yard strike to the big boy.
And the Patriots have won their 6th Super Bowl title.
I'll tell you this, it was the most satisfying year I ever been a part of. You know, it was life. We went through life this year, and we stuck together, and that's what it's all about.
How much longer is Gronk going to play? I mean, who knows? Maybe this is his last one. Enjoy the moment.
This is the greatest moment of my life, man. This is unbelievable.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Knock. So that's a good little video on Gronk there, Knocker. What do you guys say, man? Okay, for me, I'm going to give you my reasons to let you run off your list here. One reason I think he is the greatest for there's a few reasons. I think he's the greatest because I think he's the most dominating tight end we've ever seen in football. On both sides, because he's not only they catch the ball and make great catches, Knocker, and was a red zone threat, he blocked. In these last few years, he was a better blocker than he actually was, going out and catching passes because of his injuries. However, I think the only thing why you wouldn't put him there up as the best tight end ever is because of longevity. Because he only did play. He's 30 years old and he's retiring. He did have some injuries. Did take him out for quite a few seasons. But even the off the field stuff, Knocker, for a guy that was like, just everyone wanted to beat Gronk, but yet he never got in trouble. Like he never overdid it. He never went the drug cocaine. Like, you know what I mean? Never fell off the wagon so much. Yeah, he put himself in some clubs maybe, but never did anything wrong. He helped children, saved all his money, as we know. He's put every game check away. I don't think he's the greatest, but I do think he's the most dominating tight end we've ever seen in football. I'm going to give the greatest to Tony Gonzalez for the longevity and the pure numbers that he put up, even though he never won a Super Bowl. Yeah, so that's going to be what do you got in there, Knocker? Now you've got some tight ends that
the greatest thing is really hard for me because you pin the greatest on people that win championships, right?
Yeah.
He's on the Patriots, and he played great for the Patriots. But there's some tight ends on my list here that if you put on the Patriots and give them the rings that Gronk got, right, they would be called the greatest. And I'm not saying that he's not extremely talented. Just, there's guys that have played this game that don't get the reps because they didn't play on a team that won 6 Super Bowls. O.J. Simpson never gets talked about because he never won a Super Bowl when it talked about running backs. Jim Brown is now fading, right, because he didn't win a Super Bowl. That's the only thing, I'm 60 years old, but I've been watching this stuff for basically 50 years, a little more than 50 years. I'm going to read you a list of names here that I think if you stick in that Patriots offense, right, just trade one player out, right? And I'm going to give Gronk the greatest because of the rings, and it's all about winning, and that's the way our society is, okay? But for all of you people that don't know and haven't watched football or aren't as old as I am, go look at film on these people, okay? Charlie Sanders for the Detroit Lions. The fact that he played for the Lions is enough said, okay? This guy was incredible. He did everything that Gronk could do and more. Big, great hands, great blocker. These were when tight ends were men in the 70s. This was a different game than Gronk is playing. Okay. This is a different game.
Okay.
And they rose above everybody else. Todd Christensen for the Oakland Raiders changed the position. Could block. They actually had him on running plays out of Stanford. Very intelligent. Could catch the ball. Kellen Winslow for the Air Coryell San Diego Chargers.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Could do everything.
Antonio Gates.
That Gronk could do. Antonio Gates, another one. If you don't get to the Super Bowl, you don't win the championships. You don't get greatest. Okay.
To me, okay, keep. I'm gonna go. Go ahead, keep going.
Tony Gonzalez.
Okay.
Dave Casper, another Raider.
But let's not just glance over Tony G.
Oh, Tony G
because
was
to me,
right?
because that's why I was gonna stop, because Tony G to me stands out above all those for just longevity, and he always had numbers.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. But he doesn't win a Super Bowl, so it's
right. Does that knock him off?
It's not there.
That's why Dan Marino's never considered top
correct.
5. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Or Jim Kelly's because he never won one.
Oh, there's tons of players. There's tons of great quarterbacks that never won anything that in different situations could be.
Yeah, I'm having everyone on the chat. Give us your number as that Knocker finishes here his list. Give us your who do you think in the history of the NFL is the best tight end to ever play the game?
I think Kellen Winslow or Charlie Sanders are the two best tight ends to ever play the game.
What was did you mention the Dallas Cowboys quarterback we talked about?
I haven't gone. I'm only halfway through my list.
Okay, go continue.
All right.
I like how you're describing. Give us a little backstory for those that we have a lot of younger listeners that like my age that might not know some of these guys. Give us a little
Casper
background
of the 80s Raiders.
Yeah.
Right. The 80s, 70s, 80s Raiders. At one time, they were the most prolific franchise in the history of sports, as far as winning percentage and what have you. Dave Casper. Uneffing believable as a football player. Jackie Smith, he's the guy that dropped the touchdown pass against the Steelers in the end zone, but he played for the Redskins.
Oh, okay.
He played for the Cowboys, right? Mm-hmm. And this was in the 85 Super Bowl.
I was going to say
right when the Steelers were on their run.
Yeah.
If he makes that catch, and that's all he's remembered for, but a prolific, unbelievable player. Ozzie Newsome played for the Browns.
Yeah, that's a good
He's
pull.
the
I know
GM
Ozzie
of the Ravens right now. Ozzie Newsome, Alabama, coming to the Browns. Unbelievable. The Browns had some great teams back in the day. They just didn't get to the Super Bowl. John Mackey. What's the award named after? John Mackey Award.
Yeah.
Best tight end in college is named for John Mackey. Why? Yeah. Because he was a badass motherfucking stud. Yeah. Right? Raymond Chester, another tight end for the Raiders. Devastating blocker. Big, huge human being with soft hands. Jay Novacek was the tight end for the 3-time champion Dallas Cowboys in the 90s. He gets no run. Bob Klein for the Rams in the late 60s, early 70s. Unbelievable. And Bob Trumpy, who became an announcer afterwards, played for the Cincinnati Bengals, 2 Super Bowls, didn't win, but he was a badass. And those are the ones just off the top of my head. If you really want to research and go back and look at film, that position is really unique. It really is, because what is a tight end? Is it a blocker back in the old days where they threw to you 3 or 4 times a game? Or is it Tony Gonzalez, Kellen Winslow, where they throw to you as part of the offense?
That's a great point you just bring up, because I wanted to ask you that, because I think that eras matter.
Of course they do. And that's why I don't.
Because the game has changed so much from 1970s to the rules, the position, the demand at the position, the way the game is played, the pace, the way the game is played. So it's, I think, to say now, when you describe someone that's best ever, when you're thinking of the tight end that's best ever to you, are you going off his physical abilities plus his numbers? Or what's going into your decision here?
I'm going on what he was able to do.
So who is your best? If you had to put one right now, you have to pick a number one. This is who it is for me.
I'm going with Kellen Winslow.
Okay.
I really am. You put Kellen Winslow in the Patriots offense, touch him. You can't fucking touch him. This guy has.
Does longevity have anything to do with our decisions right now? Because if we take longevity out of it, is Gronk the best? Because to me, he is.
Again, Gronk is the best because that's where we're at today. Right? That's where we're at today, the way the game is played. Great hands, great blocker, great physical ability. But, 9 years. I got other guys that played 13, 14 years on shitty teams that put up big-ass numbers.
Yeah, let me get to the chat because there's a lot going on here because I want to get to all of them, and then we'll get to us.
People, look up the names that I mentioned and go look at film on them and then talk to me.
Okay, and guys, Colonel's checking in, says, what up, what'd you miss? You missed, you guys, for all the guys, we got a lot more people watching now. And listeners, go back and listen to the first 5 minutes of the show. Me and Knocker got in a fight. And we had to start the show over. And Knocker just spilled his drink on his phone. You spill it on your phone? Did you just spill your water on your phone right now?
Water?
Oh, that.
I'm going to suck that up. That's vodka.
Oh,
you're going to watch me suck that right off the table right now.
Oh, you just spilled your water. What? You can't even keep your like. What is wrong with you today?
I'm excited. This was exciting to me. God, let me talk. Horse shit. This pisses me off.
You're spilling water all over the table.
Make fun of me all you want, cheese breath.
Yeah, get away from electronics. Get the napkin. There's a box of napkins over there. I'll let everyone listen to Angry Knocker right now.
Leave it to turn. Just keep moving. My father. Keep moving. My father. Just it drives me nuts.
I love him so much. I'm
yelling
fucking strangle him sometimes.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, other than that.
He's got ice over. He's got lemons on his
If I
table.
ever see one, I'm taking the shotgun out. I am like this close to just losing control. It's updating!
Knockers,
I didn't ask it to update, and it's updating
for the second show, your computer has just gone to update. Get an Apple. I've been telling you for years, get an Apple.
You don't let me talk. I'm
Yeah,
just
because
gonna
you're not
walk out of
making
here.
any sense, though.
Let me finish my damn
Because all
point.
your stuff makes sense. I don't care if Dan Marino can move around the pocket. Can he run for a 3rd and 7? No, he can't because he's slow.
You can leave now, Dylan, whenever you're ready. Okay. Now, can I finish my point? I don't care. You just bumped my camera. I'm no longer.
Can you believe this, guys?
Center of that
What Knocker
Look
did
at
right
you're
now?
right there. Look at there you go. You're fixed.
Fucking mad.
Things I will not tolerate. Me being off camera is one of them.
That's over disagreeing with him on the
Okay?
Yeah, you really got mad at him for agreeing with you on Aaron Rodgers.
I
over there,
certainly
didn't you?
did. I just don't like stupid. It's not fun. It's stupid and selfish.
As he was being arrested.
And I don't really give a crap that you're a Ducks fan. When you've got the scrotum in your hand, you squeeze your fingers and you rip it off.
Just smoke and chill out. Hope we all enjoyed that as my father goes and he gets more cleanup material. I want to get to your guys' chat. Keep the chat going. I appreciate it, guys. Keep it going. No, well, you need to keep. We got to clean that up before we continue here, or I can't continue the show if you ruin our $1,000 table or however much we $5,000 table. You good? All right, good. Just get away from electronics. Just don't let it sit there. Don't let the wet napkin sit on the table. Mija, come on, mija. Come on, mija. Yes, mija. Come on, mija. Come on, mija. All right, can we get to the chat? Because everyone wants to have their questions right now. Can we get to the chat? All right, let me play a little background here as we get to the chat, and we'll want Knocker's opinion here, Knocker. Here we go. So first up in the chat here, again, says good evening, everyone, from Colonel. So what up, Colonel? A fine gronking from Murph here. It says, from Chabby's, the tight end from Iowa in this draft is a beast. Not comparing him to Gronk, but he will go high in the draft. Knocker, thoughts on that?
I agree. Iowa always turns out good tight ends. Yes.
The one everyone is projecting to go to the Packers. That says Dr. Rob. Yeah, I think he is the one who's projecting. From Murph. Yeah, show me that last can't miss next tight end that was taken high that worked out. Knocker
I'm not.
wants to know.
Did I mention anybody?
Okay, I'm just reading the chat. I'm just reading the chat for you.
All I'm saying right now, Gronk is head and shoulders above anybody else in the last 10 years at that position. Did I name anybody who has played in the last 10 years?
Nope.
No.
Okay, from here, from Chabby, says T.J. Hawkinson, tight end Iowa. He says, yes, the Packers are projecting to have him. Okay. Says that makes sense. Da-da-da. All right, it says Knocker has a great point about Gronk from Matt Barajas. So, says you got a great point there. From Murph, oh my God, you're killing me, Knock. Wow, so he doesn't agree with you. I'm going to hate saying it, but
You know, Murph, I love you, but sometimes those rose-colored glasses.
Ooh, it's that Boston. It's that Boston. It's that Boston.
You're myopic sometimes.
I think he's angry that the Red Sox lost today.
I think he is too. But just look back without any prejudice. Look at what the guys that I named on this list did back in their day. Look at the catches they made. Look at the blocks they made. Look at what they produced with no effing rules where the linebackers and the strong safeties could molest them all the way through their pattern. I'm just saying that if you put anybody that I named on this list on the Patriots right now through this run, you get
Well, you can't deny that Gronk's success there's a portion contributed to the Patriots and having Tom Brady and Belichick.
I'm not saying that he
no,
wasn't
I'm saying that. I'm
right.
saying you can't take that away. You have to take that into consideration and say, no, he's a great step. Well, yeah, he also had one of the greatest situations for a tight end to be ever in the history of football.
Saying. There's a lot of great players that played on shitty teams.
Okay.
Just as much talent.
All right, it says I'm from here.
Few.
From Sebastian says here, I'm gonna hate saying it, but I like Jay Novacek's playing style.
Right.
So yeah, it's right there. From Chabby's, Tony Gonzalez is the best. From Matt says Knocker's old, but he knows his shit for the most part. All right.
Don't give me a full compliment.
Tony G from Sebastian again. Tony G was great, a la Kelsey. Kind of the same receiver I do. That is a good comparison for the two. Murph ranking his tight ends. He goes Gronk, Russ Francis, Winslow, Ozzie Newsome.
I didn't even mention Russ Francis. Come on, Murph.
There you go.
Was that Murph who put that list out?
Yeah, Murph put that out.
Who was the other ones?
Murph said Gronk. He's ranking them, I'm guessing. Gronk, Russ Francis, Winslow, Ozzie Newsome.
Okay.
Those are his top four.
Okay.
Like, that's his Mount Rushmore.
But again, Murph, I'm going to ask you, if you put any one of those other three guys on the current Patriots and put Gronk on the teams that those three played on, does it not equal out and you'd be rating those guys the greatest? That's my question.
Yeah, and like I think one of those was brought up earlier. It's hard to you can't compare eras. You just can't do that.
It's hard.
Yeah, it says here. From Dr. Rob says you're comparing different eras. The tight end has changed so much in the last 7 years. Gronk created mismatches. He could go 1-on-1 on the outside. That is true.
But so could
Gronk
Russ Francis.
Yeah, he was considered a receiver for a long time.
So could Ozzie.
I think he switched to a tight end to get his contract. I think that was one of the things. Says here from Chabby's took a look at all the lists of QBs thrown to Tony G. He didn't have Brady. He had Elvis Gerback and Trent Green in the heart of his career. No, that's what I'm saying too. That's why I think Tony G for me.
G on the Patriots, and he's the greatest.
And he's playing for 20 years.
And that's
you know. Knocker says after you spilled your drink, alcohol abuse from Colonel. Says need to get Skype working on that other screen. Yeah, we want to get Skype working on that third box. We'll get that hooked up. We're going to that new studio hopefully here real soon. I didn't go over there this week. I should actually go talk to.
Yes, you should.
Make sure everything's going okay. Someone talk about the Cowboys so they can go to break. Oh, you're a dick. You are a dick. Well, speaking of that, we do need to get to break.
I didn't even mention the tight end for the 49ers. I can't even remember his name off the top of my head right now.
Yeah.
But that guy was a badass for Montana's team.
Yeah.
That guy was a badass, too.
Yeah, we are going to go to break here in just a minute. I want to run over just a couple quick notes here.
That was good. I liked that.
No, that was good. You know what? When we come back, I still got so much stuff more. Let's come back from all the sports because there's so much stuff still to go. We got a lot coming up in the show still to go. Knocker, your finals team has just been knocked out. Yeah. You talk so much shit to everybody on Twitter about how you're doing in March Madness and how do you got what do you have to say for yourself now after your Tennessee gets knocked out, Knocker? Huh?
Well,
what do you think about that?
Oh, you take a chance, man.
You take a chance.
With everybody else, it was easy to pick.
You wanted Duke to lose so bad.
They should have.
You wanted Duke to lose so bad. You want them to lose so bad.
Still in it. Well, they're not out yet. They're not done.
Oh, Colonel, what studio? No, we didn't name the studio yet, but yeah, if you guys didn't hear from last show, yeah, we're going to this studio we're going to is like better than anything you can ever imagine. It's the man cave of man caves. It's only down the street. It's a very close family friend. It's gonna start his own shit, and he built this studio. You gotta go back and listen to last show, right? I think we mentioned last show. I don't want to describe and go for all the other listeners, but badass, top of the line. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some shows from there as well. So yeah, it's gonna be fun shit. Yeah, Bong Rip Time, Murph. White Belt Studios. I like it, Matt. I think we should name it White Belt Studios. Yeah, I like it. All right, we get back, guys. More Wild Sports, Stroke of the Week, all that shit we talked about. We'll be back. Get a drink, get a Bong Rip. We'll be back right after this. Make sure you guys follow us on, make sure you guys, again, all listeners, podcasters, go to iTunes, iHeartRadio, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, rate the show. Please go rate the show, review it, and give us a review. Type it in. Take the time to go and do that for us. It helps us out greatly. Spread the word to all your friends. Grab their phones. Get on the podcast app. Say, hey, dude, check out this goddamn show. It's the best. As we got one of our guys calling in right now, one of the best there is in the business. His name is O to the D to the O, Dog Dizzle. Let's bring him on. What up, Dizzy?
What's up, Josh? How are you, sir?
What's up, playa? What's going on?
You know, just chilling, man. You know, on the grind. You know, hanging out,
Got on the
watching
grind?
the show, enjoying the show. Yeah.
Nice. I appreciate
Doing
it.
that
I cannot
ride
wait to
thing.
see you in like less than 2 months, dude. I can't wait.
I know, man. I'm looking forward to it. Trisha's looking forward to it. We're looking forward to bringing Hudson out there. It'll be his first trip on a plane, first cross-country trip. So it's a whole bunch of firsts. for all
Yeah.
of
So
us,
you're bringing your son out here, right? So we're gonna be meeting the baby.
Absolutely.
Dude, it's gonna. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be freaking fantastic.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. It's
Can't
gonna be
wait for you to
exciting.
get out here.
I'm going to get you the money for that golf tournament, too. I'm going to send that out to you soon.
Oh yeah,
All
yeah.
right?
Again, as Knocker's been harping, yeah, get that money in.
Earlier the better.
Yep, we're already
got bills
looking
to
to
pay.
sell out once again. So we appreciate everyone. It's gonna be down. It's gonna be a great time. Be new faces this year. Some old, some new.
Has he
It's
plugged
gonna be
his show
great.
yet?
He has not plugged his show.
Whoa!
Yeah, he hasn't.
It's a record.
I was being patient. I
No,
was waiting.
I think it's because I posted his show on our website.
Right, I was going to ask, why
Yeah.
the hell is his show on our screen?
Yeah, because I put his shit on our website now. We're a team
Nothing
now.
but love for
We're
you,
a
brother.
team.
Nothing
We're a
but
team,
love for you,
man.
brother.
We're a team now, you know?
Absolutely, man. The Sportscast Network. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Hey, Cam, I know you're calling in right now. We'll get to you after O-Dog.
Hey, O-Dog.
Cam, so call in after O-Dog.
So did you hear the last discussion on tight ends, man? What's your take on that?
You know, it's so tough. I mean, it's hard to say Rob Gronkowski is not one of the greats. I mean, but
I agree with you. One of the greats.
No, we're not saying one of the greats. Who is the greatest?
The greatest tight end? I mean, the game was different back in the day. So, you know, I think of guys like Kellen Winslow. I think of Ozzie Newsome. I mean, Kellen Winslow was a beast at the tight end position.
Right.
Sure, his numbers are not going to stack up against, you know, Gronk's. But when you think about some of the games that he had, the game was just played totally different. You know, so they didn't go to the tight end that much. But some of the catches, the great catches, I always think I love Kellen Winslow. He's one of my favorite. I'm not saying he's the best, but he's one of my all-time favorite tight ends. I remember Dave Casper. I love Dave Casper with the Oakland Raiders. You know, blocking tight end, you know, who can make a clutch catch every now and then. So, I mean, Rob Gronkowski, obviously.
O-Dog,
top
did you not hear the segment?
No, I didn't hear
Okay,
it.
here's my list, okay? Off the top of my head, here was my list, and Murph threw in Russ Francis on this list. But here's my list really quick, and I forgot the guy for the 49ers. But here we go. Charlie Sanders, Todd Christensen, Kellen Winslow, Tony Gonzalez, Dave Casper, Jackie Smith, Ozzie Newsome, John Mackey, Raymond Chester, Jay Novacek, Bob Klein, and Bob Trumpy.
Yeah, I mean, I think you nailed it on all of them. Todd Christensen was amazing. I
Right?
remember him. Obviously, I have a special place in my heart for Jay Novacek as a Cowboys
Me too.
fan.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I would agree with that list 100%. Ozzie Newsome is great. I mean, you look at his numbers. They stack up well against Gronk with touchdowns and yards per catch. So I think those are the greatest tight ends you named. If that's off the top of
Who
your
is
head,
the
you're doing
best?
great, man.
But see, here was my
pick one. If you have to pick one, who's the best?
Now remember, tie this in to if these guys were playing for the Patriots and not for the shitty ass teams that they were playing for.
Listen, if you're going to give me one guy, I'm not saying he's the best, but if you're going to give me one, man, that's tough.
All right.
The two guys I would take would probably be, well, I got to take three. I got to take my guy Novacek, Christensen, and Kellen Winslow are my top three.
Damn,
Okay.
Tony
Those are
G
guys
not
that
even in
I
there.
regard as the top three tight ends.
All right.
Outside of Rob Gronkowski, obviously.
Okay, I agree. Okay, I like it. I like it. All right, well, moving on here, man. I
Now,
know we
hold
get.
on, can I just throw one thing in there?
Of course.
A crazy story. I don't know if you guys heard it, but former Rutgers head coach Greg Schiano
Right.
stepping down from his
Yeah,
position
yeah. We
with
were
the
gonna get to
Patriots.
that. Yep.
It's a little weird. It seems a little bit
Wow.
awkward, and the timing. I don't know. Whenever somebody says I want to go spend more time with my family,
That means you got caught.
Yeah, that means something's not right. And I was telling a couple of my buddies, listen, Greg Schiano's first mistake was leaving the banks of the old Raritan
Right?
Rutgers University.
Guilty. Yes, sir. I agree with you.
No, he had a cushy job. He could have won 7, 8, 9 games for the next 20 years.
Yep.
He had a free house in New Jersey that the state was paying for. You know, he let the better be the enemy of the good. He wanted better, but he had it good and didn't realize it. And then everything from that move went downhill. Tampa Bay sucked, Ohio State sucked, and now this sucks. And I just think had he stayed at Rutgers, he could have won 8 to 9 games, and just everybody would have been happy out here.
I agree with you. The problem
This man has no dick.
The problem is, Doc, it was New Jersey, bro.
Oh,
but here's the
dude,
thing.
don't you slam Jersey.
It was Jersey.
Damn.
Here's the thing. Listen, okay, I get it. He won what? Did he do any better in Florida? Did he do any better at Ohio State?
No, but the conditions
he had a house.
are better.
He had an $800,000 house that the state was paying for. He was making good money.
I'm
he was
just
one of the
joking, man.
highest state workers in the state of New Jersey, if not the highest, if I recall correctly. So what else do you want? You want to be, you know,
No, I agree with you.
in a little pond.
And you're
I
also
was just
coaching
joking,
for a
man. I
Super
was
Bowl
joking.
contender, was you're going to be a defensive coordinator for the Patriots. Like, why are you stepping down from that job? Like, what is
If
it
something's not
that's
wrong,
going on?
right?
Yeah. Well, speaking of that,
Something's
though,
not
moving
right
on to
with that.
football here, your boy Joel Klatt came out, Knocker,
Love him.
and you
Love him.
you love what he says. You agree with most of what he says.
Love
he
him.
says right now that the Patriots, the Giants, and the Chargers are very interested in Josh Rosen. Those are the 3 top teams right now. O-Dog, I'll throw it to you, and then I'll have Knocker answer after that. Out of those 3 teams, where do you think he goes if he goes to one of those 3, and where does he fit best for you?
Listen, I think the Giants should take Dwayne Haskins. I think he's younger, stronger, and better than Josh Rosen. If I were the Chargers, you know, is he going to be the heir apparent to Tom Brady? No. If I'm Josh Rosen, I don't even want to go in there unless you just want to play a backup for the next couple of years and maybe learn something. But coming in after Tom Brady, you know, nothing good can come from that. You won't want to be the guy after Tom Brady. You want to be the guy after that guy. Phil Rivers with the Chargers, I think that's a good spot for him. San Diego's a good place to be. You can learn from Phil Rivers. They're not a great win. They don't have a winning tradition.
Yeah, and Rivers
They don't
just
have
had his
anything
9th child. Rivers just had his 9th child, so he's going to retire. Yeah, he just has 9th kid.
Mormon?
Yes, I don't know. He's got to
Let me tell
be.
you something. No, he is. He's a devout Christian. He's one of those guys that don't believe in birth control.
Yeah, so
but
he's got
I'm saying,
9
man,
kids.
I
his
didn't
wife
either.
has been pregnant 7.5 years. I did the math on that. You have 9 children times 9 months. That's 7.5 years, man.
Dude,
What the hell's that?
Dude,
yeah,
that's like your
it's
grandmother.
crazy.
That's like your grandmother.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
You know what? But even though that they're
absolutely
not in
crazy.
San Diego and they are in Los Angeles, and you should know better.
I'm sorry, Los Angeles. You're right.
I think it's a great fit for him to go back to L.A. I really do. I
Absolutely.
thought when Josh first posed that right now, my thought was, yeah, I think he could run the Patriots offense. I really do. The problem is Belichick's going to be gone. Some of the players are going to be gone, and it's going to be a brand new thing in all dynasties.
Yeah, I do think Brady and Belichick walk hand in hand out of New England.
So I think being
yeah.
back home in L.A., that's where he's from. It's where he went to high school. I think he can run that Chargers offense. I really do. I agree with you. I think that if he's going
I
somewhere,
actually think he
that's a great
fits.
fit.
I think in New York, the only reason why I don't like him there is because I think the media eats up his little sarcastic bullshit attitude that he has
They'll kill him.
sometimes.
They'll chew him
They'll
up.
ring him up. And you know that, O-Dog, being from the East Coast.
Absolutely.
I think that they would ring Rosen up just everyday roast. If he a bad Sunday would turn the Monday papers would just
sarcastic remark.
right.
they'll
They would
chew
just
him up.
take every clip in the world and just eat him up in New York.
You have to have thick skin to play in this city. You know, one thing I give Eli credit for is he comes out to the mic, he stands up here, he answers the question.
True, that's
you
true.
know, he doesn't always have a great explanation or a great answer, but he
true.
takes it on the chin like a man. And, you know, the New York media will respect you if you take your lump. They're going to crush you now. They're going to crush you. But if you can't handle it and you get defensive, then they see blood in the water like a shark, and then they really want to get after you.
No, I agree with you on that. So, you know what, O-Dog, I want you to take the next 60 seconds because you have been so kind as not plug your show one goddamn time. And I know you've held it in like someone that sees your wife's coming in, she's, wearing that lingerie, and you're, oh, my God, you've been holding that nut in. Let it out, bro. Just let it chabbies out. Plug that
Pearl
shit.
Necklace, our show
And,
right now.
yeah, because you guys can find his show. I'll give you a chabbies for it, just for letting it out. You can find his show on our website, sportscastlife.com. It's called In the Game. Go ahead and plug that shit, Odog, before you get out of here.
Thank you, man. Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Check us out on the BKS1 radio TV channel on YouTube. We're on Facebook Live, and we're on WBKS1.com every Tuesday, 9 o'clock. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. In the Game with me, Ghost, and Coach V. And next week, we're going to try to have I'm lining up the great Nico Goodrum of the Detroit Tigers, if I'm trying to make that happen. So
there you go.
Baseball fan, check us out next week.
Is that your cousin?
And yeah, man.
Cool.
We're trying to get them on. So
all right, sounds good.
But
yeah,
thank
check.
you for the time, man.
Oh, no worries.
To watch the show, and we will see you soon, man.
We're preparing the room for you and Lil Hudson, man.
Yeah,
We got
and
it all
say hi to
set
your
up,
lovely
dog.
wife. You're seriously got one of the sweetest
Doc,
wives
let
in the
me tell
world.
you,
What's
I
up?
was thinking about you last night because this kid, he was sleeping great. And I'm like, oh, this would be great. We go out to Knockers, he'd be sleep. And I was thinking about you because over the last couple of nights, he's been waking up every 2 hours. But I'm like, Knockers got kids. Michelle,
Right?
they know what it goes through. So I guess they can put up with us for a night. But I hope we have him back in a pattern. I don't know how the changing time is going to affect him, but we're going to do our best with him.
Don't worry,
gonna be
Knocker
great,
pees
man.
every
I-
3
that's
hours
exactly what I
during
was
the
gonna
night.
say,
so
man. I
he'll
gotta
be up
piss
with
every
the
2
baby.
hours,
He's
so don't worry about it.
He's like a baby, so don't worry about it. So don't worry
All
about
right,
it.
man. Love you guys.
All right, say hi to the family.
Later.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Will do. You do the same.
All
Talk
right,
to you
bye.
soon.
The only problem with that O-Dog is Kevin's going to be so jealous because for the first time he was going to have his own bedroom instead of the day bed in the other room.
He's just going to be out there.
And O-Dog just stole it right from under you, Kevin. He just stole it right from under you, bro. You're still in the day bed,
You know
G.
what you should do is just throw up a tent in the back for Kevin. As he just checked in right now, Kevin just checked in.
A little one-man tent?
Yeah, that little, you've got that 3-bedroomer. Or get it, make it nice. Like, put a TV and make it look like
I do have that big-ass tent,
You've
right?
got that 3-roomer. Like,
Yes, I do.
Set it up like once his bedroom, and then he's got his little family room with the little table. Like, actually put a little table in there. You got all that furniture now. Like, put one of those big furniture.
God.
Don't worry, it's like a nice glass cabinet. He just opens it.
He's got the glass armoire in there.
He's got $1,000 furniture, but it's in a tent. He just checked in too. He says, "What's up, fellas?" From fucking Kevin. He's like, "Damn, right now, dude. Yeah, Kevin, you better watch out. You be in a tent, but hey, you'll have $1,000 armoire back there.
Right?
Don't worry about it."
Oh, man. We'll put a bucket in the tent for you.
Yeah, Pops has got a
problem.
three. Yeah, that'd be awesome. He's like, you make it look like an actual little house back there. Meanwhile,
Put furniture in the tent.
Meanwhile,
O-Dog
O-Dog and
is
Trish in the
slamming
bedroom
with the
inside. They're having
TV.
dinner. He's outside eating by himself on one of those little picnic tables. And he's just eating outside on one of those picnic tables.
Beef
and then,
jerky and
yeah,
coal
and you're
and
playing,
water.
Yeah, you're playing it music, and all of a sudden this comes on while he's eating by himself. He's just sitting out there by himself, and then he's
the
just like,
backyard.
yeah, he's eating his little sandwich. You give him a sandwich. You guys are
PBJ.
inside.
Everybody hurts, but sometimes everybody
Watching you through the kitchen window.
Right, looking through all of us in the kitchen having a good time.
Yeah, it's the one rainy random night in May.
He's got to knock on the door to go to the bathroom.
Nope, you got to go to Renee's corner. You got to go to Renee's corner.
We put a bucket out there for you. What's your problem?
I gave you 2-ply. We only used one inside.
Oh.
We gave you the softer toilet
You know what I'm
paper.
gonna do? I'm gonna cut a little
Oh my
a little
God.
slot in my door to the
Oh,
backyard, and I'll put his little tray of food. Just slide it through the door.
Yeah, you have that doggy
Right?
door on the outside. You just
Right,
lift
put
it
it
up.
right through the fucking doggy door. Here's your PB&J and a little thing of peaches.
Oh man! And then when it rains, the pee corner drains into his tent, so he gets pee all on him that night. Oh my God!
Welcome to the tournament.
Oh my God! Yeah. Oh my God! You're so great, Knocker.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Oh, good calls right there. I know, Cam, you're looking to call in. Go ahead, lines are open now. You guys can
Come
call
on,
the
Cam.
show.
Call in, baby. I want to hear from you.
You guys can call the show. Let me put the number up on the
Oh,
screen.
man, my stomach hurts. That's some good fun
You
right
said
there.
it was going to be a good show.
I told you.
We said it was going to be a good one. It's been good. We got a lot of good sports talk. We still got some more going on. But
Right.
let's take these shots before the...
Okay. Before the ice melts?
Yeah, before it gets too... I actually do like how the ice melts in it, though. So, shots up to everyone. We're going to read them off right now real
My
quick.
phone is still working, by the way.
Your phone is still working?
It's vodka proof.
It's vodka proof. Don't worry, guys. It's vodka
It's just
proof.
been proven.
Yeah, don't worry. All right, Knocker. Shots up. We'll read the shots off and get the shots in on the chat right now. We're going to play the music first, though, because it just takes too long. We won't have the shots till way later. Here we go. Oh, my God.
Oh, that was tasty.
Yeah, that gave me the tingle.
Excuse me?
I think I grew 3 more nut hairs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are they gray yet?
Dude, no. Thank God. I have a lot going
That's
on
when
the
you
side.
know when you're old.
I really do. I've got the seal look.
You do.
I got some grays going on the side.
Yeah,
even
when
with my
you
short
look
hair
down
now.
and your scrotum is sprouting gray hairs,
Bro.
that's a life-changing moment.
I am
It
getting
truly
hair
is.
in my ears though, like in my ears and my
hair growing where it's not
eyebrows.
supposed to.
Well, like I went to the barber. You go to get your hair cut. She's like, "I'm into your eyebrows." I'm like, what?
Did she really?
Yes, Carmen. Yeah, the time before I went with you. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. And she asked it so sweet because she knew it was gonna hurt my feelings. I'm not joking. Yeah, I'm not joking.
She did not ask you.
Ask her next time you get. Yeah,
eyebrows.
because me and Knocker got our haircut from the same lady. We've been going there since I was a child.
Wait, your first haircut was her. With
Yeah,
her.
I love her. From her mom, actually. This is her daughter, right? We got it from her mom. No kidding, Carmen. I'm not joking. She's like, so getting a little scraggly on your eyebrows. She's like, you want me to trim those up for you? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Excuse me?
She's like, yeah, it's about that time. She's like, your ears got some too. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, we'll take it off. So she's with the comb on my eyebrows. I never felt so like fucking demeaned. Yeah, like I feel like, oh fuck. I was like, you're shaving my inside of my ears right now. What the fuck is going on?
Oh, dude.
Oh my god. Says here from Kevin. From Kevin, he says, don't worry, I piss every 2 hours too, so maybe outside will work. Oh, that's great.
I'm gonna have O-Dog, Trisha, Hudson, and Kevin in my house for the tournament.
Oh, it's
that's
so
the
great.
kind of
And
guy
I'm gonna have Blackout Falcon in mine.
That's the kind of guy I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Blackout in mine,
love
man.
it.
It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy. I'm picking up. I was like, Blackout, you little son of a bitch. I was like, when's your flight? Because I'm picking up Blackout. You know, you're picking up Kevin.
Right.
Of course he flies. Like, you can't get a flight now too. It's like it was like fucking $50 more. I was like, you fucking cheap ass.
$50?
Whatever
I
it
just
was.
sent you the
Yeah,
$50.
I was like, I would have paid whatever it was. I would have paid you instead of going to LAX. Just walked in the house.
Appearance.
Oh my god.
A live appearance.
Producer Kim. I didn't. Hang on. Let me put it on. Hang on.
You might have to turn those headphones on.
Let me
Remember
see.
They have the little switch.
No, use those other ones. Use the other ones right there on the table. Use those ones.
Oh, right there. Right there.
Yep,
Right
you're
there.
good.
Damn.
Yeah.
If I'd have woke up with my face sewn to the carpet, I could not be more surprised than I am right now. Come on, Josh. Make it happen. Do some magic.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, there he is.
Yes.
Live
I'm
in
here.
color.
Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so pissed
How
right
the
now.
hell are you?
Pissed off right now.
Really? Why?
Oh, Tennessee with an all-time screw job. Purdue, that was not a foul. That's not a foul.
I didn't see it, but I had Tennessee winning it all.
I had Tennessee in my tourney pool, and I didn't do very well in Vegas, so I need some money back. That's bad. No, I think I have a sinus infection. That's why I came back, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, that's why your voice. You have a sinus infection.
Yeah, I'm gonna go probably.
Well, thanks
to
for
urgent care.
spreading it to the Sportscast. I appreciate it.
It's only contagious if you have a fever. I don't have a fever.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, I've had enough of them to know exactly the symptoms now, so it sucks. I feel like WebMD combined in my head. Just it's crazy.
Well, we just did shot of the week, so bring a shot of the week up. What's your shot of the week, Josh? Let's move right into it. And we'll
I've got a lot.
I've got a lot. What's bugging Cam?
Oh yeah, we've got.
The Tennessee, obviously the Purdue foul.
Damn.
And
obviously.
Michigan not being able to score right now.
Oh my God! It says here from Murph. It says I moved to the bedroom. He says I moved my bedroom to be closer to the John because I pee so much.
Right?
Yeah.
It sucks.
Luckily, Knocker is close. All right, so shots on the chat, real quick. Shots for Butchie's varsity letter. All right, Butch, way to go, man. Shot up for you. Let me see what else I got here. Here we go. What I got? Shot for the Sportscast YouTube chat room, which is the shit right now.
Nice.
All right, I like that.
Throw some likes. Throw whatever you need
Yeah,
to do
throw it
to
up
make
in
this
there.
shit happen.
Yeah,
make it grow,
keep
people.
it going. All right, MX81 says,
Rub the
what's up,
scrotum
Guru?
if you got to, but make it grow.
Clark Griswold reference knocker, love it. All right, so I've got a bunch of shots of the week, so I'm going to get to mine because I've got a bunch. All right,
Take
knocker.
your time.
You want a beer, Cam?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
He's got a sinus infection.
Actually, yeah, I'll take a beer.
Damn.
On second thought,
Yeah,
yes.
Sportscast, even if you fake it,
Yeah,
you
even
gotta
if
say
you-
yes.
yeah,
Well, yeah, I'm taking a beer.
Oh yeah, he's got we got him on ice here. Let me get to these videos that are on my Twitter. All these videos where guys are gonna show you are on my Twitter right now.
I'll drink these like water.
Let's see what I got first up here. Oh, Tiger Woods. Did you guys?
Mountains are blue. Otherwise, how do you know it's
So are my balls.
Did you see this shot from Tiger today?
Jesus. Yes, I did. That is
Knocker. So
unbelievable.
shot of the
not seen
week.
this.
Shot of the week to my boy Tiger Woods here.
Are you
Knock.
serious? Look at this.
Check this shot out. You guys can watch this. We got it on the screen right now.
This is the most backyard golf thing I've ever
Knocker,
seen.
check this. Is in what they play match play today, right? Check this shot out in the bushes on his knees, club turned over on its side, and Tiger does it.
Oh my goodness! You can't believe this. I thought Bryson's up and down. Shot of the year.
That was pretty darn cool. Shot of the year, they're saying.
Listen,
right there.
I know I'm young. That
Yeah.
guy's the greatest golfer of all time. That's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
I love the fact
Yeah.
he's sporting Sportscast colors.
Right?
Check the shirt out.
He's looking pretty damn good.
He's sporting our colors. Man.
You gotta
this
like
guy's
that.
this guy's awesome. You gonna show this guy right here?
Yeah, you
the
got
halftime guy.
Yeah, you gotta look at this guy, Knocker.
Have
This
you
guy.
ever been to any carnival anywhere? Right.
But this guy's at an arena. He's in the middle of a game
I know,
here.
but he's doing that carnival. Shoot the ball
Yeah,
into the basket.
shoot the ball,
with
the
net on
rapid
the
shooting.
side.
Yeah,
Exactly.
rapid shooting from a
pop a shot.
Pop a
Right?
shot. There
Exactly.
you go.
There you go.
And this guy, he hit 57 shots, Knocker, in 30 seconds. That's insane. That's two
Yes, it
balls a
is.
second.
Cavs should sign him. They
God.
suck.
All right, Knocker, here it is.
They're
for
awful.
everybody.
This guy's probably
You guys
Designated
can watch
free
it
throw
here.
shooter
I know.
right there.
Here we
This
go.
guy's something.
30 seconds to beat 19 whenever
To
you
beat
are ready.
19? Are you kidding me?
Here we go. Oh boy.
5, 6,
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Wow. What?
Yeah, it's done.
We are at 15 seconds. He hasn't missed yet, ladies and gentlemen. He has not missed. 9. He has not missed yet, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a record. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, he has not missed.
Are you?
Dude, it's crazy.
Okay. All right. And in 30 seconds, Jay had 56, ladies and
Oh my
gentlemen.
God.
56.
You know what's
That's crazy.
the best part is he's been training for that like all his life,
That
and it
was it.
finally paid off.
Right?
And now he's going to be known for that video.
No
I
joke.
told you, honey. I told you.
No
All those years,
joke.
I was spending $20 for 10
I was-
shots at the carnival.
I was
All
going
right.
to say, yeah, bunch of quarters.
Now, Knocker, next shot of the week, right?
Too many quarters.
It says here, just so you know, Cam, we have some suggestions from a doctor that what's going to cure your cold because Dr. Rob's listening right now.
Cocaine.
Yeah, he just tweeted in right now. He said, or chat in the chat room right. He says, "Do you know what clear that up, Cam?" That honestly says Coke right there. I'll do it for her, buddy.
You thought I was joking.
No, I didn't think you were joking. I mean,
Cocaine.
yeah, he loves his cocaine. You know, gotta get it, Cam. All right. Also, it says here on the chat.
Dr. Rob, I love you, man.
All right. It says Tiger Woods found a new doctor. That's why he's playing so well. Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Dr. Feel Good.
MX811 in the house. What's going on?
I was going to say, or maybe he was getting that massage in Florida.
Right?
in
It
Jupiter.
says here, I wish
Right?
Knocker could kill it at work because he's always depressed at work. Man, MX thinks, are you depressed at work?
I hate work. I hate my job. I hate going in there. I hate the area.
Well,
I
you need
work.
to
I
act like
hate
this, old man. You
everything
need to get a
about
job like
my
this.
job.
When you retire, you need to get a job like this. You need to be an usher at a basketball
I
arena.
will do this.
Right? Because
That is so me.
if me and you had a dance-off, I give shot of the week for these two guys because this is me and
kick
you in
your
a
ass.
dance-off right here. No, you wouldn't, because this is
I'd
Knocker
kick
on the
your
left
ass.
and me on the right. For those that are listening, it's an old man, white guy, in a dance-off against a young black kid at a basketball game, Knocker, and here you go.
I want you to know. I said I want you to know right now. You've been good to me, baby. Better than I've been to myself. Hey, hey.
Oh, Knocker, you look good. That's how me and you would have a dance-off right there.
I wish they would do
Dude,
more of this
there's-
stuff.
There is not
They got
a
to.
chance in hell that you can move like that African-American kid moved. There's not a chance in hell.
Right?
You are so
Oh, you want to see? I can
You're
dance?
so
no, I
flabby.
can dance. Don't
You are
even
so,
know.
No.
No,
You're so
no,
flabby.
no.
You're
I
so
can
out
dance.
Of shape. There is no
No
flexibility.
way,
There is
dude.
zero flexibility in you.
No way.
The
no
key
way.
is the
when,
key.
When I walk into a, dude, I got rhythm, bro. You give me a club, come on.
Yeah, that's because it's the walk-in. You can do the walk-in.
I can do the walk.
But can you actually dance?
Oh, I can dance. You want to throw some Tiesto on that shit? Some glow. You want me to get some glow
Let's
sticks
see
out,
it right
bitch?
now.
Dude, you want me to get
You
some
want me
glow
to-
sticks out?
See it
That's
right
the
now.
that's the douchiest comment I've ever
Whatever.
heard.
Let's go.
That's a
Battle you right now.
Right?
douche. What a douche.
I'd kick your ass in a dance-off, bro.
Jesus,
You know what?
man.
The key is just to get drunk enough to where you don't care.
Right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, then you can
like
do whatever you
nobody's
want.
watching, like the song says.
Dude,
Dance
if you're
like
not making the
nobody's
peanut butter and jelly sandwich, then what are you doing? You're not doing the real moves. You gotta make the peanut butter jelly sandwich, climb the ladder, eat it.
That's how you have to do it, right? That's how you have to do it. So, all
Do
right,
the
next.
lawnmower.
Last shot of the week. I don't have any shits this week. Last shot goes my boy Jerry Roenick, who's still signing titties, Knocker.
Titties!
Knocker, signing
He's
titties!
signing
Knocker!
titties.
Is Roenick married? I don't know if he is.
I don't care.
You know what? Is that something that should pass? If you're a star athlete, should you be able to sign some titties and your wife shouldn't care?
Absolutely. She knew what she was getting into. Absolutely.
Wow.
Just don't fuck another broad, but you can sign her tits. That's how you have to do it, man.
Oh, I got one.
That's
That's the
all
next
about.
clip for Knocker. You know what I'm
No, you can't fuck her, but you can sign her tits.
Man, I don't know if you.
That's got to be on a shirt somewhere.
I don't think I could do it. No,
Can't fuck her, but you
I
can
wouldn't
sign
feel
her.
Or
comfortable.
no, it would be professional tit signer.
No, I wouldn't do it. Not feel comfortable.
This is really cool, man. If I was married to Jeremy,
no, but I guess it's
I
cool,
don't. That's dicey territory.
Yeah, that is dicey territory, especially with the phone.
what did he do? He didn't do anything.
Okay,
He
if
signed
your
her
wife
chest.
sees this video, she's
Your wife's
pissed.
getting upset.
He's Jeremy freaking Roenick. He's not just.
doesn't
He's not
matter.
just Tom the delivery boy. It's Jeremy Roenick.
Hey, Tom the delivery boy delivers important packages. All right.
Beer.
Beer.
Oh
Beer.
my God! It says here.
I think it's cool, man.
All
I
right,
think it's
Knocker.
cool too. I just don't think it's cool with the wife.
All right, Knocker. But how about Jeremy Roenick though, signing some movies? He's signing some movies. The Chicago Blackhawks game. I just see Cam and his friends. Those are Cam's friends. Get the game.
Well, see, she didn't really. All he did was he signed her upper chest. It
Let's
wasn't
see. Let's see. You guys can see the still frame right there.
There's no pull down. There's no nip. There's no nothing. It's just
I don't know. Look at it. We
signing
scan
upper
through here.
chest.
That is upper. There's no pull down.
No.
No pull down.
No.
Okay, look because
See,
it's right
look,
there.
There's no pull down.
Okay, there's no
There's
pull
no
down.
stretch on that
so he
shirt.
never touched her.
Exactly.
I still think wife gets mad. I'm not doing it.
No, if
No,
you
I'm
marry,
not doing it.
I'm sorry, women, for all you young women. Okay, the gold diggers, you know exactly what you're getting into because you don't give a fuck because you're just chasing the money. Okay?
Jesus.
So you don't care how many guys the guy lays with and whatever out of town, blah blah blah. But if you actually think you're marrying an athlete or a politician for love and fidelity, you're idiots. You're stupid. And you just shouldn't marry it. But if you do marry it, know what you're marrying into. They go to different towns. They're on the road. They see hot women all the freaking time. I think this is very tame compared to the
Knocker.
Dirt Motley Crue
All right,
movie.
well, whatever.
Watch
My
the Dirt
shot-
Motley Crue movie.
Oh my God, the first 10 minutes of that movie are ridiculous on Netflix.
This is tame. This
all right,
is cool.
all right, Knocker.
Yeah,
so,
this
all
is-
right.
yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Right?
All right.
On the scale of things, yes.
I'm
it's
gonna
very
pass
tame.
it to you. I'm gonna get handed off to you guys for 2 minutes while I go pee, and you guys do your shots and shit. Thank you, Ken. I wish
Gary
you'd come here
Coleman
more.
bladder.
Dude, you know I play Fortnite with this guy. I have to go every 2 games.
Oh, you didn't tell people about what Daniel has got you into.
Oh, my gaming PC right
with
now.
Dan
I saw that. That
Did
was
you
awesome.
see my room? I just got my gaming chair. Got delivered today. I have the last piece. I'm going to set it
And
up when I
Mike
get
is
home.
gonna
It matches.
befriend you
It's
over the
black
colors.
and blue. I switched to blue because Mike was getting really
Mike
mad.
was gonna
I was gonna
befriend
go
you
red and
over the
black, and he's
colors.
like, "You motherfucker, you go red and black." He's like, "You bitch." He's like, "That's what my team colors." Like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it because I can, and I know that I can buy it, and you can't. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, "You fucking bitch." I was like, "No, I'll switch it to blue. I'll go Cowboys."
All right.
So yeah, my gaming is set up as bad. Okay, yeah, go
It
ahead.
is. It looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's
right.
I'm playing Destiny with me and Daniel on Destiny right now.
I'm gonna go shit of the week first.
I like
It's almost a shit and a shot, right? Baker Mayfield put it out.
Oh, Jerkin Mayfield, the Jergens. Oh, you
This
guys.
guy.
Oh, sorry. I'll actually take.
I thought you had to pee.
I did. I'll take a couple more minutes so you and Cam can jerk each other off to Baker Mayfield real quick. Hey, if you guys need me to get some rags.
Says the guy with the Aikman jersey over his cock, right?
Yeah, but I'm not jerking him.
Yeah, you are.
He's got Super Bowls. 3.
Just wait, bitch. I love the fact that Baker Mayfield put American Airlines on blast. His wife had scheduled a flight to go to some function, blah, blah, blah. They bumped her, man. Not only did they bump her, they put her on a flight that now had a stop. It wasn't fucking
I saw that. Yeah.
one way, right?
Yeah.
Love the fact that he just said, "You guys suck, man. You guys did this to my wife. You suck, right? Never flying you again." I love that. So that's a shot and a shit to American Airlines, but a shot to Mayfield for just putting it out there and putting it on blast because that ain't right, man. What are you doing to people?
Well, and the funny thing is it's not like they're not going to reply because he's a celebrity. You know,
Right.
he's a big enough star to where they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, that's not great press for us."
Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Right. Shots of the week. Jordy Nelson, Gronk, retiring. God dang. Just if you're a fantasy football player, you know, now what do you do? Because Jordy Nelson was just the shit for the last 6 years. Just huge points. But they both played the game the way the game was supposed to be played, right? Just Jordy is one of my heroes because I love guys that are undersized, that create. You're watching basketball. I'm trying to talk to you, and you're watching basketball. It's kind
I'm
of like
sorry.
making love to my wife
I'm
when
sorry.
she's thinking about some other star.
Headboard.
But that's okay. 'Cause
Headboard.
what I tell her, I don't care who you're thinking above, but who you're thinking about. Just let me in, right?
Mom walked us out of the house, and I had to pee outside.
Well,
I was banging on the door.
You didn't hear that right now, Josh, right?
Yeah, I heard you. You're doing something about doing my mom or making love again.
yeah, he's on that aggressive train
I'm
now.
talking to Cam right now, and he's watching the basketball game.
I'm sneaking a peek.
And it's kind of like making love to your mom when she's thinking about somebody else making love to her.
Oh,
But
it's
again,
like,
I
do you
don't
notice
care.
how we don't point the TV towards Knocker anymore?
He catches me sneaking a peek, but I'm still there. I'm still
Sneaking a peek,
I'm
you're
still
staring.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Like my eyes rolling, my wife's eyes rolling back, thinking about some other actor or athlete somewhere. Just do me. But again, I
But
don't
then
care.
you got to put more effort into it.
You gotta talk.
You got to put your back into it.
As long as I
gotta
have
make sure.
opportunity, I don't care who she's thinking about.
I'm talking to your
That's
mic
bottom
because
line.
you're pulling off your mic. People are
Okay.
saying. So talk to your mic.
So Jordy and Gronk.
There you go.
Shots of the week. Opening day for baseball, right?
Fun
Shot of the
today.
week. Shot of the week for that. And shot of the week for Mike Trout and Andrew Luck for putting out that thing for Body Armor drink, whatever the Under Armour, Body Armor, whatever the fucking drink is that they're trying to sell. They're doing the disco thing.
Kobe's company, yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
They do the disco dance off.
It's cool. I like it.
That is just, those are real people, man. I dig people that do stuff like that they're just not so into themselves that they can't, well, I'm going to look like an idiot. Yeah, that's the whole point, right? Be a real person. So, kudos to them.
I mean, I'm definitely going to follow up on Tiger Shot, Jordy Gronk. Got to have those. Yeah, I'll put a shot for baseball today. I mean, it's exciting for me as a sports guy.
What's your take on Harper doing a Broadway bow to the crowd?
I loved it. I think it's great. Appreciate the fans. I mean, hell, he's getting enough money anyways. Now, the flip side of the Philly fans is when he went 0 for 3 today.
Right?
They're booing him.
They booed on. I booed
Exactly.
him already.
So you got to understand that's what comes with the
I
territory.
don't think he really knows what he signed into. I really don't think he knows what he really signed up for.
I'm just
really
shocked. I'm really just shocked as a player that you would never accept an opt-out just to get more money. You know, because
Right.
after maybe 5-6 years, maybe he can get a new contract.
I hate it here. I want out.
All right, well, we got a phone. We got Murph on the line.
Oh boy, I'm gonna hear some shit. I just know this right now.
What up, Murph?
No, you're not going to hear some shit because I didn't say you're killing me, knocker, because of what you were saying about Rob Gronkowski.
Talk to me. Your phone sucks, by the way.
You got O-Dog's burner.
Yeah,
Right?
that burner phone.
Yeah, I'm not on the hard line in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in front of the freaking TV. Just tell the guys about my hard line.
He's-
from 1974.
He's totally.
I'm high and I'm talking on a burner.
He's either totally just watching baseball right now, or he's got the basketball tournament on.
Right?
No. I got the Sox game on.
There you go. Yeah.
And Butchie just came down and reminded me, calm down, old man. They lost the first game last year and then won 17-1 in the next.
Butchie's the shit, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
Butchie
is the shit. Because me and Knocker said,
He is
like,
the voice of
Murph's
reason.
going to be cranky as shit
Right?
today. He had sausage and peppers cooking.
Right, he had the whole thing
He had
going.
the platter. He had the gifts were going off on Twitter. He had the Hulkster ready.
And they
he had root
lose.
beer floats waiting in the stack, and bam!
And they lose.
And opening day. Fuck me. No, Rob Gronkowski is the greatest fucking tight end ever played the game.
Damn, Knock.
Highest wins above replacement in history at the tight end position, 13.9. Witten is 11.3. Tony Gonzalez is 10.4.
Yeah, but
give me just 2 minutes here. Here's
So high. I love how high you are. I know when you're high. I love how high you are.
He's so high right now.
So
Go.
ripped.
Take your
All
2
right,
minutes.
the only tight end in league history with receiving touchdowns. The only tight end with 1,000 career playoff receiving yards. The most career playoff receiving yards by a tight end at 1163. Most touchdown receptions in a season by a tight end at 17. Oh wait, and then 2 years later he broke that record and went to 18. Most playoff receiving touchdowns by a tight end, 12. Most seasons with 10 touchdowns by a tight end, 5. Only tight end to have 3 seasons with 10 touchdowns and 1,000 receiving yards. Most consecutive seasons with 10-plus touchdowns by a tight end from 2010 to 2012.
like the map,
Tied for
Mike?
most touchdowns in the first 2 seasons of his career with 28. Who's he tied with? Randy fucking Moss. He's the only tight end to lead the league in receiving touchdowns in a season. That's out of all players, all players, wide receivers, anybody you want to bring up.
Take that, Jesus!
There's nobody that's done what he's done. He's an offensive tackle and with a wide receiver's skill set. It's amazing. It's amazing what he's done for the run game of the Patriots over the course of his career has been nothing short of outstanding. And God, man, dude, I'd rather have Dave Casper as a tight end than who was it that you were? Todd Christensen. I'll take that.
Okay, are you done? Are you done, Murph?
Yeah, he's
done.
Okay.
he's trying to center. He's trying to center himself.
Right? He's trying to balance because he went. Woo!
I love you so much. I wish
You
I
are
could.
the best.
You are, Murph.
Now here's my comeback to you, Murph, and here's my argument. I have been consistent from day one. Stats to me don't mean shit because stats can be compiled in any number of ways, and if you're unlucky
He
enough,
did this in 9 years.
I understand that, Murph. I understand that.
But it's a different league than
But
other tight ends.
He was lucky enough to be for 9 years on the greatest team in the history of football. All my argument is, if I put Charlie Sanders, Tony Gonzalez, Ozzie Newsome on the Patriots for those same 9 years, you get the same results. They were unlucky enough to be drafted onto teams that didn't utilize them the way they should, and they just didn't win, and they were shitty teams. That's why stats to me don't mean shit. I watch you, I look at you, how do you perform, and I got a whole list of players that performed the same way, but they weren't lucky enough to be on the Patriots to win 6 Super Bowls, and he was. But it doesn't make him the greatest tight end ever. What it does, it makes him the tight end with the most rings on the greatest team ever.
But you've seen him play. You've seen what he
I'm
does.
not arguing that. He's right there. But there's other guys that are just as gifted that played for shitty teams.
The thing I think, Murph, that
Yeah,
works.
but not all the guys you listed played for shitty teams.
The thing that Murph that I think works against Gronk a little, and it's unfair to him just because, is that he was hurt for some of those Super Bowl runs in the playoffs,
And that makes
then
him great.
Yeah,
That in itself, playing through the pain, makes him great.
but he wasn't there for specifically the Super Bowl wins too, and the Patriots still found a way to win without him a couple times, and so
Well, they won without him because of Tom Brady.
I understand that. It's just a thing. To me personally, and I hate to say this as much as I'm a huge AFC West fan, I think Tony Gonzalez is the greatest tight end of all time.
See, I said that too.
He was the Chiefs. That's the thing.
Exactly.
I said that too.
Yeah.
I mean, so
And that's why it's so hard. It's
it is.
really, really hard to just say
it is
definitively.
It's hard to quantify who's the greatest at anything.
And you're right, Murph. In any sport, you could have that
It
conversational
really is.
go and go and
all
go.
I know is for the past decade, I've got to watch this man play every Sunday,
and it's
And he
awesome.
was somebody that personally I'd wake up for every Sunday. You would pay to watch play.
Yeah,
every
no,
Sunday.
I agree.
And I'm just grateful that I had a chance to do it.
I agree.
whole aura
And it
around
was.
him.
It's great conversation. That's what sports is.
Yep.
I can't believe
It
that
is.
we actually turned the SPORTSCAST into a sports show.
I know, we actually
It was
did.
great.
This is amazing. We've had a really good sports show tonight. Well, Murph, you know we love you, dude. Say hi to
Yeah, man.
Butchie
Take
for us,
care.
dude. No,
Take
say hi to
care. I'll
Butchie
talk
for
to you guys
varsity.
later. Knock, the hair looks fucking banging, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now,
shit, son.
I'm assuming Butchie got his check, and did he buy his equipment? Did he cash it and buy his stuff?
He hung up. He hung up.
Ah, shit. I want to know, man. But anyway,
Sure, let
all
us
right,
know. He'll
let's
tweet
move
it
on.
in. He'll tweet in. All right. So we finished up shots. So we have the shots. So
I also have another little good feel story here.
Go ahead.
Just a quick thing for spring.
Wait. Can I give a real quick?
It's your show. You can do what you want.
I can.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Drive the bus, dude.
I'm gonna give it this for this Michigan game that's going on right now.
Bad.
There's a total
Under.
of 34 points
Bet the
right
under.
now.
At the under.
And it's
Two
almost
top 10.
halftime.
This was
Right.
the easiest steal.
Michigan has 14 points. with
Easiest
1
steal
minute
of
left.
money in Vegas.
Are you
Easiest steal
serious?
of money in Vegas
What was
history.
the over/under on this? Cam,
It was
do you
like
even know?
119.
Oh,
and,
Oh my God.
and that was a steal of money because these two teams defensively are fantastic.
Right.
Dude,
They're unbelievably
that's
good.
crazy.
Michigan
All right.
has 14
Cam,
points
what,
at
what do you
halftime.
got before we move on here? What do you got?
So I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was a pitcher for the Padres named Chris Paddock.
Okay.
And his manager came out during his final spring training outing, pulls him after 3 innings.
This year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tells him in his last spring training outing that he's made the team and he's made the roster. And it was really cool.
Oh, wow.
Former
awesome.
Former high draft pick by the
Right,
Marlins,
right.
didn't pan out, kind of bounced around. So I thought that was a cool little.
Very
Nice.
cool.
I
I
like
love
it.
that.
I like
I'm
it a
pulling
lot.
you, but you made the team.
It was cool. It was cool to watch him come out. You see his reaction. I mean, we're gonna play it for our FS1 game on Saturday. So
How neat. Cool.
I thought
I
it was
like
kinda
that.
cool.
All
Cool
right.
story.
I like that very much. All right, Knock. Let's get to. All right, I want to get to some good fun stuff here because we're going to be about half hour left here. Let's get to what the fuck news because I've got 2 stories.
Nice.
And 2 videos, Knocker, that we have to discuss on this show. All
right.
Here we go. Oh, here we go.
We were sent out here to do a story. To do a story about what? As you can see, there's construction underway here. They've dug out a little bit. There's water has accumulated. Traffic's backed up. In a city the size of Houston, there's always traffic. So what's the big fucking deal? What the fuck are we doing out here? I ask you, what in the fuck are we doing here? So what's the big fucking deal? What the fuck are we doing out here? I ask you, what in the fuck are we doing here?
What really happened on that Thursday
Yeah,
here?
I'll take one. All right.
Took him like
No,
50. It
I
took him
thought
like
he was doing
15
the
minutes
rap.
to.
And Murph just. Yeah. Murph just said he got his new bat, so he got a new bat with it. So he bought his new bat. So
This game is gonna set basketball back 100 years. This
Seriously.
is awful. 40 points at half? Are you kidding me?
Michigan has 16 points.
You know what's funny is
they
they're
might not break. Let's see. If
What's
they
funny is
see
they
if
might win
finish
this
it off.
game too, just playing
They
awful.
just got fouled and turned the ball over.
Called timeout.
Oh, called timeout. Okay.
16 points. 16 16
So
points.
they
Doesn't matter how you win.
NCAA Division I
It's
basketball game. You have
crazy.
16 points at halftime.
My buddy's just texting me. Texas Tech's defense is incredible.
Gosh, ridiculous.
Hey, doesn't matter how you win the games.
Oh, I agree with you.
Jim Valvano, survive and advance, my friend. Survive and advance.
I agree
It's
with
all
you.
about winning, baby.
Now,
It's all about
Knocker,
winning.
and What the Fuck News, we got 2 videos, and they're back-to-back on my Twitter line. You guys can go to at Real Josh Pacheco on Twitter is where you guys can follow me at Bud Knocker is my pops there, and Cam, you can follow at CBullock1, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
And all right, have you seen this video yet, Cam?
Yes, it was funny. I love this guy's account, by the way.
So when I saw this video, I was like, dude, this is What the Fuck News. This is what the Fuck News is all about. Now, we've all seen animals kick someone, like a horse or a cow or even a camel,
Of
like
course,
kick
right?
or spit
Yep.
on a guy that they gets pissed off. This guy literally gets picked up by the camel's mouth, his head, and flung like a rag doll, Knocker.
I got to see this.
You guys can watch it right now
I
on
wanna see
YouTube if
this.
you haven't seen it. Here we go.
Oh! Oh, shit! Oh! The camel went DDT on that poor son of a bitch, man.
I want to pause it in the. Okay, he's in the camel's mouth right
Clamp.
there, people.
He's actually very.
You guys can see that right now.
That's like very scary because he is lucky that camel doesn't bite down on his head.
Correct. He took the head off.
Yeah.
He hit him if
Yeah.
he wanted to.
That's crazy.
But what the fuck are you guys like? What the fuck is going on here?
Dude, why are you doing this to the
I didn't
camel
know
in
the
the first
camel
place?
was that it was that powerful to grab.
Oh my
something
God! Every animal that size is that
Look
powerful.
at how big that thing is.
dude.
For God's sakes!
Oh my God.
He
That's-
just picks a human being up, flings him by
I've
4
never
feet in
seen
the
it.
air, and just flings him.
Yeah, I've never seen
Like a
an
fly.
animal do that before in my life.
It just
I've
gets
never-
flicked off.
Just ridiculous. That's
I love
what
that.
the fuck is going on there?
That's pretty wild.
That is pretty wild. Well,
That
what
is
they know is
actually
pretty
really
wild is the next video here. Again, you
I
guys
like the
can
new
follow-
studio, Cam.
I do. I love it.
You like it with
I-
the extra TVs and
Oh
and
yeah,
shit?
dude. As many. If you could put 7 TVs in here, it'd only make it better.
Wait till you see the new one.
Dude, the new one.
Chuck is building a studio for us.
I think you've met Chuck before. I
A
think
new
you-
one? A
Yeah.
new one?
Right,
Where's
it's right next to
Right next
Roadhouse
to
66,
Clubhouse
Clubhouse
66.
66. You know those buildings?
Yeah.
Those. He bought
The screens
the top
coming
floor.
from the ceilings.
The
all just
producer's gonna
yeah.
be upstairs. He's gonna have a door where you walk in. There's gonna be no handles. He sees you from a camera and he buzzes you. And he's gonna have a wine keg, tequila bar, all in there. A shower, a kitchen. It's
That's
gonna be
extremely
dude,
dangerous.
It's insane.
Total Joe Rogan.
He's gonna
He's
have
the
an 80. It's
consultant
better,
right there.
it's better than Joe Rogan's. He's gonna have an 80 down flip screen, 80-inch TV that flips down. TVs on both sides, secret rooms. Like it's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be too much.
It's
That's gonna be a lot.
nuts,
That's gonna be
bro.
awesome.
It's gonna
though.
be awesome.
Okay, and the next pertinent question before you play this:
Yeah.
you in the tournament?
Am I in the tournament?
But I'm asking you. Oh, don't even fucking bitch out on me right now. Don't even do that.
I don't know.
Blackout's
Don't
coming
punk
down.
out,
O-Dog's
bitch. We got
down.
people flying in from other
Cam,
fucking
you better
countries
be there,
to
bro.
play in this.
No, don't even. You
May
have time to
18th.
get it off. Don't
Talk
even.
to Hernandez.
Don't
talk
even.
to Brian, Brandon, and John.
This is what I can guarantee.
Oh, okay. I'll be for the after party. You know, you're
No.
fucking-
I can guarantee that I will try to make my best effort.
Okay, I'll take.
I have 2 weddings that are coming up soon that I unfortunately do have to take time off for. I don't want to do it. I have another one coming up during
one day, Cam.
I have like 6 weddings this year.
One day.
Cam.
Cam.
Sportscast.
Sportscast, dude.
More
Yeah.
important than a wedding.
I could.
It's more important than a wedding for somebody that you're 3 generations away from, or just
No,
just
my cousin's
distant
like
cousin.
my cousin's like a year younger than me, and we're actually pretty close.
Okay, and the other one?
No, I like that he said he'll guarantee us his best ever.
Okay.
I can guarantee my best effort.
Cam's a man of his word. I'm
All
gonna
right, bro.
take him at his word.
Good enough.
I'm gonna take
Good
him
enough.
at his
May
word.
18th.
I don't
You
wanna-
know the date, right?
Yeah, I do know the date.
Okay.
I don't want to make a promise that I can't
gonna
keep.
throw it- I'm gonna throw it
because
up
That's
on-
what douchebags do.
I'm gonna throw it up on the.
Right? And then after the show, bro, I can't
It's
make
up
it.
on the
Yeah,
screen
I
right
know,
there.
that's why I
just
said.
bullshit for the show, but I
Where it's
can't
at.
make it.
So you guys can see it right there. That's all the
That's
information.
why I said.
I
we're
love
gonna
you,
have
Cam.
Colonel's
Best
gonna
effort.
Colonel's gonna be out there taking pictures. It's gonna be fucking awesome, man. Colonel's gonna be down
That's
there
gonna
this
be
year.
wild.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
The after party. I'm
Blackouts-
kind of concerned because the after party, like we did a little after party at my house last year.
Yeah.
Taco guy and everything.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It's full blown this year.
Yeah.
So I'm really not sure exactly
Do
what's
we have
gonna happen.
Mike
So
staying?
last year was-
Blackout
we
staying
didn't
with me.
promote it last year. It
Yeah.
just kind of happened.
Yeah.
This year, it's promoted.
Yeah.
The raffle and
everything's
you're
here.
paying for the after party here.
We're
It's
gonna have
part of
games
the
in the
tournament.
back. We're gonna have a podcast at the
We're trying to
end
do the
inside.
sumo suits.
Yeah. I'm gonna do
Oh my
some-
god. Oh my
Yes.
god. I love that.
Blackout staying with me for 4 days, dude. O-Dog and Kevin and O-Dog's wife and his new baby are staying with Knock. It's gonna be insane, bro.
So last year was HIV. This year's full blown.
Yes.
Full blown
It's
AIDS.
AIDS.
It's that AIDS.
It's AIDS.
It's AIDS.
Can you imagine the podcast in this room about 2
I would-
hours after we get here?
I would love that. It'd be so fun.
Dude, last year's podcast, me and O-Dog yelled at each other for an hour. O-Dog was so hammed. It was
I believe
so
that.
crazy.
I actually
It was
believe that.
awesome. Well, no,
All right, what do you got here, man? I'm sorry. We
No,
went
it's
off
okay.
key.
What the fuck news now? I love Europe because the dash cams, dude. There's so much crazy shit that happens in Europe. Now this is in Russia somewhere.
Russia, always Russia.
Somewhere in Europe.
Yes.
Where a guy gets cut off by a Mercedes SUV. It
I
looks
see
like.
it. I
Okay,
see it right
you see
there.
a black Mercedes SUV here.
Right.
I'll pull it up on the camera for everybody. And there you go. Now Knocker, he gets out of his
God, I
car.
wish my dick worked like
He
that.
holds his phone like. First of all, I don't know why.
Yes, I said that. I did, Cam.
Runs out
Okay.
he runs out of his car, gets cut off, runs out of his car, and pulls up to a bunch of dudes in masks with
I
fucking
love it.
AKs.
I
He's like,
love
oh,
the Russians.
Shit.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
What's
What
wrong
the
with
fuck
you?
is
No! Never mind.
I think that was France, actually. I think by the flag, like, that was
No,
France.
that's Russian.
Is it Russia?
That's Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's like full blown. Like that's like SWAT there
Dude,
too.
what
They
the
have,
fuck?
like, all the
That's
tactical
freaking
gear.
awesome. He rolls down the window.
Yeah.
There's guns pointed at him.
Dude,
Yeah, I'd piss myself.
Yo, bitch, get back in your car.
That's pretty bad.
Shit,
Nothing to
no,
see here.
no
I don't think
shit.
because the gun was only a pistol, so that's not as much intimidating. It's the full tack gear, like
Right?
you know they have more stuff. That's what's intimidating.
No shit, right? Like you walk up like with your phone, like you're gonna capture them and get them to go to the police. You're like, fucking kill you.
Kill you.
Yeah, all he didn't even say anything. He just showed up the gun.
Didn't
like,
have to say a word.
Oh my god, that was good stuff. That was what the fuck. You check those videos out on my Twitter. I think those are from Barstool as well. So all right, Knocker, let's get to our. We have a really good. Now I give this. No, normally drunks of the week we're like, fuck, they got fucked up. Like something bad happens to them.
Right.
This guy's nothing but praise for our drunk of the week.
Okay,
Whatever.
I got to see this.
It's
Hey,
gonna be good.
remember when?
God, I
I
love this
remember
drop.
when QuickTime here passed out in the booth, this booth, and we did stuff to him that you do to ladies, and we promised we'd never tell you. All the greatest moments of my life I spent right here in this booth. Maggie's first word, Bart jumping that canyon, Mr. Plow. All the greatest moments of my life. I gotta go pee. I don't want to get up.
Yeah,
That's so me.
That's so you
Seth
right
MacFarlane's
now.
a genius. That's
Right?
so funny.
And that's got to be every student at Arizona State, right?
That's just everybody
Every
ever.
student at Arizona State, right? I gotta pee. I don't get up.
I gotta go pee. I don't want to get up. Yeah, I can say that. I've probably been like that when I've been very drunk before.
Right?
That's definitely a thing.
And ASU, #1 party school in the country.
Oh my god.
Have you seen this? Now,
Wait a
Knocker?
minute. Look at this.
Look at this guy.
Are you serious?
No, when I asked you, remember I started the show and I asked you,
Is
Knocker,
that an
how many-
Ottawa Senators fan?
Yeah. How many beers can you
A goddamn
drink
work of
holding?
art in succession as they pour into each other.
Is that 4 or
like
5?
a waterfall.
Is that 4 or 5?
I think that's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How does he hold 5? though?
5.
Where's the 5th?
I think you're right.
No,
I
it
think
is 5. It is 5 because he's got 4 in his hands. He got 1 in his mouth.
Exactly.
Okay, as you guys can see on the title, oh goddamn, a work of art. Again, this is on my Twitter. I think it's from
Wow.
Barstool Sports. So, Knocker, so I asked you how many beers you can hold in succession and drink. You said 3 tops,
3,
right?
yeah.
This
No
dude's
way.
5.
like
and like I
4,
said, and the
maybe.
thing is, you think a guy would spear a lot of beer. Yeah, he spills a little, but not as much as he takes this like a champ. Check this out.
Oh, he adjusts. I like it. He adjusts.
It's a work of art.
There we go. Hell yeah!
Oh my
The thing about
God.
that is that's hard to chug too because you got the
Look
thing
at that.
in your mouth.
Look at
Right.
that. So he has 5. Right? Yeah, we said 5.
Yeah.
Right?
The
Wait,
problem was filling up the cup in his mouth.
Wait. 2, 4. Does he have 6?
Does he have 6?
Does he have
I
6?
think he has 6.
Oh
Yes, he
my-
does.
Oh my
1,
God.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
That's incredible.
6 18-ounce beers. in his hands.
Oh, my God.
The trick was to get the bottom one in his mouth filled up first. That was the trick.
Well, the hardest thing about that is chugging because you have the cup in your mouth.
Right.
So you're like, I don't know how you got to do that without loosening your grip.
So drunk of the week, normally we would crap on you, but this guy is just.
And now the thing is,
engineer. It's a total engineer.
Here's the key. He's got the 5 beers
in
his left and right hand. He's working the pour-in beer with just his teeth. Look at it.
Yeah, I know.
He's working the bottom beer with just his teeth.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Right? He's not holding that last glass. It's just in his, just working it with his lips and his teeth.
Yeah.
That is incredible. That is talent.
Crazy,
it's an engineer, dude.
Right? That is talent.
You're either an engineer or an architect, something.
Waterfall effect. I like that.
Yeah.
I like it.
No shit.
Wow.
Now, Knocker, we're going to move on to something else here.
Damn, that guy's a god.
Yeah, he is a god. You know who else is a god? Is this little kid, 14-year-old kid, Knocker, that reportedly makes $200,000, play Fortnite a month.
I don't even want to hear this. I don't even want this segment.
Cam, as you and
I'm
Cam,
way angry at this whole thing.
This is the new picture for that.
Right?
The new season
It's why people don't love us.
Right?
Cam, I miss playing with you. Me and Paul.
Excuse me?
have been playing.
Excuse me. There's a drop. Where's
My
Renee?
Knocker made a
Where
really good point because
is Renee?
I was staying here for a little bit with Knock, and he'd hear us play games, and I would play with you or with Mike, and we'd be like, man, but there's a lot of guys up there. We gotta get down those guys. We'd always be gay. It always sounds really gay if you don't know what's going on from the outside. Yeah. Man, I just blasted 2 dudes. Like he's like, dude, you guys sound like really.
There's Nick Swartzen has a good bit on this about like talking about playing video games with all his friends, and they would break stuff, and they would just say like, all the worst things. And he said his neighbor thought they were shooting hardcore gay porno up there.
I'm telling
they
you,
were
that's
just
what it
breaking
sounds
stuff.
like.
Yeah. That's totally what it sounds like.
I never thought I'd hear, Cam, I miss playing with you.
No, but I do. He's been in Vegas, though. We play. We just play once a week, maybe.
Yeah. Like I said, baseball.
Out of context, I'm just saying.
I actually game more with his brother than I do now more than Cam because he's so busy.
You gay more with his brother?
No, game, not gay.
That's just you trying to be a douche.
Yeah,
you went too far with that.
Yeah,
okay, no problem.
Yeah.
He doesn't enunciate, though. When he drinks, he doesn't enunciate. So I'm just playing off what he's saying.
Yeah, devil's
but it was
advocate.
a douche move.
But Cam knows. Cam's now, if you remember, now he's in Manhattan Beach. So he's got beach season coming up. He needs to get out there. No more Taco Bell for Cam. No more Taco Bell.
What I want this year, I want a Cam count.
I love it. What? I love it. A Cam count.
I want a Cam count.
I love it.
Oh well, I'm already starting up right now.
Well, I just saying.
I
want a Cam count.
I
want you to call in and.
Because every time I play with him on Xbox, he's like, Josh, I'm so fucking horny, man. There's just so much chicks. Like, there's 2 chicks at work.
Nope, I haven't said it.
2 chicks at work.
Haven't said that. Nope.
Oh yeah, bullshit. He's like, man, I'm having all these girls just walking around.
Josh, you can't talk like that.
Why?
You can't talk like that about his work. Keep it.
There you go.
Non-work.
I didn't talk about work.
Yes, you did. At his work. Yeah, I'm hot about these chicks. That'll get him in trouble. Keep it all generic.
Okay, he's
on the
watching
beach.
women on the beach.
Thank you.
And they're bathing suits because he lives in Manhattan.
I'm with you, bro.
And he's like,
I would be horny as shit too, living in Manhattan. Are
he
you
went
kidding?
from his mom's bungalow over here, his own little pad over here.
To the bungalow.
Yeah, to his bungalow, getting dinner made for him.
Right.
And now he's actually having to go out there and pull some tail and bring him back.
I want a cam count.
I actually, funny enough, I have a date on Saturday.
I want a cam count.
All right.
From this day forward, I want to call in every week.
We will see because
Conquest.
And we should guess from what app that they come from.
Let me put this here. I'm not going to put the pressure on you because I don't want you to feel the pressure, but at least second base.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Don't make cam
want
count.
a count.
They don't make cam count
I
unless
want
they get
a cam
second
count of at least second base every week from now through September.
We will see because this girl on Saturday I actually kind of really like. So that might be potentially a relationship. But yes, I am talking to a lot of girls right now.
Okay,
that's good.
I want a cam count. We're gonna. That's what it's all about, man.
But they have to
even if it's the same girl. If you do it 6 times in a week, hey, got laid 6 times this week. Same girl, but I got laid 6 times. That's all I want to know.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
All right. If you feel tits 8 times in a week, 3 different girls, I just want to know how many times.
All right, I like that. I like.
Okay.
I like it because you gotta get. There's a barrier to it.
Right. If you
gotta
don't get to
a
at
certain
least second base, if you don't get under the bra, you're not getting laid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you get under the bra 2 weeks from now, you're getting laid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Well, this guy
Right?
Griffin Zipik.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Right? Griffin Zipkowski from Long Island's gonna get laid. He's 14 years old.
love you,
He's
Cam.
making $200,000 right now playing Fortnite.
I
Knocker.
hate that so much. I really do.
By streaming off YouTube and Twitch right now.
You want to do Papa another favor and hand me a beer?
Yeah, give Papa.
Wow.
Yeah, Cam's in the house.
The problem
tonight.
is if you get the sauce in me, then I can't stop.
Cam's all in. How are we looking? Is this game really that
It's
sorry?
bad. It's bad. It's really
Now,
bad.
I have Michigan going, I think, to Elite 8, and I think I have them losing. Cam, where do you have Michigan going to?
I mean, I originally had them when I originally picked the bracket without my homerism.
Let's get to the bracket. Let's see where everyone's
I
at
had
right now.
my
We'll get to that.
them in my Elite 8 with Gonzaga going to the Final Four. Now,
Okay.
I totally was like, screw that. I'm going to Vegas. Michigan's going to win.
Tell us about Vegas, though.
Wow.
Yeah, no. Real good.
And
How
I,
did
no,
Vegas
so
go?
I had him.
How
I
did
had him going to
Vegas
the
go? Yeah.
Final Four. Vegas was awful. It's a terrible place. Never go there again.
No, you went with the homies, like you with your brother, and right? Didn't you go?
No.
You were there for like the first
I was
4
there-
days of March Madness.
I was there Wednesday, the last day of the playing game, so I got to see Arizona State win their game, which was
Okay.
awesome.
Okay.
Won money on it too.
Oh, nice.
I was there Thursday for the first round, Friday for the second of the first round, and then Saturday, and then I left like around 11 a.m.
On Sunday? Okay. So
It
you
was
got-
a lot of time to be in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Did you spend it most in the sports book? Or, I mean, were you literally parked your ass at the
I
sports book?
lost a lot of money on the craps table.
You lost a lot of money on the craps
I
table?
love dice. It's so much fun.
I'm a huge dice guy too. What do you play though? That's the thing. Are you a pass line? Are you?
Oh
playing-
no. I mean, I kind of play a little bit of everything. I like to throw a little money on the hard ways. We
Yeah,
had
I
to
throw a little money too because they're 1 to 8, 1 to 10. I always put like $1 on. If I'm
Dude.
on I'll sprinkle $1 or $2 on.
We had the point. The point was on I want to say, a hard 10, and I had $75.
You mean the point number was 10 and
10.
you had money on
I
hard
had
10.
$75 on the hard ways
Oh,
for the 10.
shut up.
My dad rolled a 9. Next roll craps out, and like it was that close to being a 10. I was about to lose my mind. That would have been $750.
Yeah, it's 10 to 1.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, craps is so fun. I'm that asshole that I'll sometimes pull up. Me and Pops were talking the other day, like, what game? Because like, Pops, you still play the tables? He's like, yeah.
You gotta play dice.
Knocker, shut that, because that mosquito, I think, just came here a second ago. If I get stung, I'm going to be malaria. I'm going to be pissed off.
Mosquitoes. I think they are the mosquito eaters.
Oh, the mosquito eaters. Oh, don't worry about those. Okay.
It's right over there, though.
No, we're.
I
Oh, do
saw
you
it.
see it?
I saw it.
Yeah, it's big, Knocker. If it's going to scare me.
What are you, a girl?
He is so mas puto.
I am mas
This
puto.
guy.
Yeah,
He is
that's
so mas puto.
No, but he is saying
The
Knocker.
only thing that really freaks me out is snakes, and that's because they can be venomous.
Cam
Right.
says for the Cam count, bonus points if he gets a pearl necklace.
Woo! If he gets one or he does one.
Or I said
if he gives one.
If you get a pearl necklace. Ooh,
Yeah, that-
I
I'm
think
gonna
if he
take that as it gives a
yes,
pearl
he gives
necklace.
a pearl necklace. Well,
I was
like
gonna
that.
say that's just rude if you were saying I'm getting one.
Right?
Yeah, I know. What did I do to you?
Right? I'm not gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that I like that though. So he should have bonus
Bonus points for a pearl necklace.
Yeah, for
I
certain
like that.
things, yeah, that he gets. I like that.
That's birth control.
I
Pearl
like
necklace
it.
is birth control, right?
No, but Cam, you
Am I
said
right?
You lost your
Cam,
ass.
am I right?
Unfortunately, yes.
You lost your ass. He lost his. He was talking about craps.
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we put craps.
I lost money on everything.
Do you ever bet the don't pass line like some people do?
I do.
No,
I
so
do that.
what I play is I play the pass line and then
6/8.
No, you don't play big 6-8. That's the biggest suckers bet on the
No,
table.
play 6 and 8. The number.
Oh yeah, so what I do is I place the 75 on the DC after that, then the points established, whatever. Put my odds behind.
Yeah, always odds. Always odds if you're
Place
playing
bet,
pass.
place bet,
Always.
min everything that's not the point, and then I will throw money on the come. Pretty much wait for all my come bets to go out,
Right.
put odds on them,
Right.
and then I'll start throwing money the hard ways, if the shooter's hot.
Jesus.
Agree.
Now I just,
no,
but
I'm
that's
with you though.
it's
I
a-
have $20 on like at least $30 out all
It's
times,
a lot. It's a lot of money on the table,
Right.
but this strategy is a low risk kind of strategy.
Well, because you're betting on a guy to roll at least 7 or 8 times, then crap out. So you've made your money. If you lose, okay, but I've made my money on
And
the
then
table.
when you lose, if it hits the the DC, if you crap out, then you get that money back.
Go ahead, Knock.
big. I was just at Laughlin.
Yeah.
This dude, he was Axl Rose's twin.
I like this. We're gonna talk some gambling right now. I like this.
Doppelganger.
Yeah.
Right? Michelle's playing roulette, pretty hot roulette table, but right next to it is the craps table. Right? Started out 2/3 full. Right? This dude's wearing a Celtics jersey, looks like Axl Rose, the long hair, whatever. He could have been transsexual. I don't know. Right?
It could be a trick.
I don't know.
Just saw him from behind.
Right? No. He was like sitting where you are, but
Okay.
about 10 more feet away because that's where the table was. He held the dice for 56 minutes.
That's incredible.
56 minutes.
So-
I counted.
So the last time I was in Vegas, I was at a table at the Gold Coast, and we asked
Old Coast. I
Yes,
love that place.
That's a good, great place to gamble.
Right.
Because
It
that's where you
is.
can
Is
play
that Old
fun.
Town Vegas?
No, that's not Old Town. I went to
It's right by the New Orleans.
Yeah.
It's called the Gold Coast.
My dad took me to downtown. I've never been to downtown. We gambled at Binion's.
Did you really?
We gambled at Binion's and Nuggets.
That's where they have the poker champion.
Oh yeah, poker championships at the Rio.
Oh, is
Right.
it now?
It used to be opinions.
Used to be
That was a big
Opinions,
time
yeah.
thing. But downtown's like that's just a party.
Downtown's downtown.
It's pretty decrepit.
It's degenerate.
It is.
That's what it is. It's
Don't
crazy.
take your kids there. But anyway, yes, this guy at Laughlin, 56 minutes of rolling numbers.
So the last time at the Old Coast, we go up. It was the morning we were going to leave. Coincidentally, it was for March Madness too. It was at the conference tournaments and not the tournament. So we're going there. I'm shooting dice with my buddy. We go ask the pit boss, what's the longest roll been? And he said 5 minutes. Like, okay, we're going to play with this guy. This guy had the dice for 50 minutes, and he didn't make any money because all he was playing was pass and high-low. And
So he wasn't betting his numbers?
No. And
Are you kidding?
I walked out of there playing on a $5 min table. I walked out of there with 2 G's.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that was 50
But
minutes,
that's
and
why
I'm like,
you
I'm
love
done.
craps, because you know that's possible. But at the same
The
time,
reason
you
you
can
go-
get a cold 5 rolls and
And
you're
you're done.
out 5 bills.
Sure.
and
To your
you're
dad's
done.
point, that's why you play the don't pass bar. But I like playing the don't come bar. I think the don't pass bar has bad juju.
Do you watch the? Okay,
Yeah,
do
but
you-
I
do you
talked to
both-
a guy that,
Yeah.
that sat
You
there,
can
an old dude.
You can make money.
The whole table's betting, and he's the only one on the don't
See,
pass.
that's
I
what-
saw a
He
couple
walked
guys
away
like
with
that.
$500 in a half an hour.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
He said, "I'm betting the
Yeah.
house."
Me and my father.
The house bets
we'll
you're not
walk
gonna
up
win.
And do that. Yeah, me and Gus will walk up there and do that. We'll be just drunk. We'll be like,
The
"Let's
two
go-"
dicks.
Yeah, we'll be like, let's go be fucking dicks. And me and my father-in-law walk up, and like you said,
I
I'll
got-
play there for an
I got
hour,
two
play
great
don't
stories,
pass,
too.
because you'll just sit back and you'll collect $1,000 just from don't passes.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
if the
a problem.
number's 5, they're not going to hit that. What are the odds they're going to hit 5?
But the knocker, the thing is, do you guys watch the
I
table?
really like betting that.
Do you watch the table before you go?
absolutely.
Like, okay, Knocker, you don't just. Have you ever just walked up to a craps table?
Oh, no, I watch
No.
first.
You're watching, right?
Yes.
You're feeling the energy off of craps. Go
Right.
ahead, Cam. Go ahead.
I got 2 great stories.
Yeah. We're gonna finish off with gambling stories. then we're outta here.
First one at Binion's downtown.
Binions,
This
I
guy's
love it.
hammered.
Horsey Club.
Sitting next to my brother. My brother's sitting there kind of leaning on the table, but not really leaning over. Keeps bumping into my brother. My brother says, "Excuse me, can you stop? Like, I'm trying to play
Oh,
here."
Corey's
And-
with you?
Yeah, and
Oh,
the
okay.
guy just starts hammering my brother's. F you, F this. You talking S. Pit boss says to come over, tell him, "Hey, stop. Stop. Otherwise, we're going to kick you out."
Right.
Guy gets the dice. Just an idiot. Throws them against the short side of the table.
What? Backwards?
Before this, he takes the dice off the table. He
No,
starts
no,
going
no,
like
no,
this.
no,
and
he
holding-
doesn't.
Oh, and the dealers were like so pissed. And then we're sitting there and throws them against the short side of the table. And we're like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Like, take him out. Like, kick him out.
Right.
You know, this is ridiculous.
Right.
So we all place money on the DC. Me, my dad, and my brother were like, this guy's an idiot. He's going to crap out. Hits numbers twice. Hits 5 twice. We lose our money. We're like, screw this guy. We're not playing. Anyways, this guy literally was sitting there throwing and stuff, and he was just a moron. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen on a craps table. But we didn't make money.
Everybody else did.
No, they didn't really make money.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
He kind of hit a couple numbers, and then he was like, he didn't really know what he was doing.
Just too drunk.
He tried to literally grab money off the table from what it was. He was trying to place bet and
That's
stuff.
the thing about a craps table is that
it was crazy.
You get some drunk.
You really do. It can
idiots.
get to the point where like one roll will take 10 minutes between rolls because the
Right.
drunk ass is
Well,
like,
that was the guy.
"Wait, I had money on this.
So, second story. I'm at the Gold Coast. Go with my buddy. I hop on a $5 craps table. I'm like, sorry, dude, I'm not going to
That's the best of the $5 craps tables.
Well, I told him, I was like, sorry, dude, I'm going to hop on this $5 craps table if I can get a spot. Hopefully you can get on with me, too.
All right.
I'm on one side of Stickman, guy's on the other side of the Stickman. And this guy is getting the dice. Every roll, in between rolls, he's taking 3 minutes to just flip over the dice.
Yeah.
And so I finally look over at him, and I'm being a douche. It was a douchey move. I said, throw the effing dice. This is ridiculous. You've been like 3 to 4 minutes because he was just sitting there hammered. Then he starts talking all junk to me, whatever. Then he gets all passive-aggressive, craps out within a few rolls. I literally went on a 30-minute roll after that. And I told the rest of the table, I'm like, we're going to make
Fuck
money.
that bitch.
Yeah, and then he starts like trying to high-five me. I'm like, get out of here. You're an idiot.
Yeah. But
Funny, though.
Your
crap
father-in-law.
tables are the funnest, man.
Your late grandfather.
Most fun.
In Tahoe.
Yeah.
Held the dice for 1 hour and 40 minutes.
That's ridiculous. He should have made a
1 hour and 40 minutes.
He had to make a lot of money.
He made some money, but everybody tipped his ass. He made like $500 in tips.
Yeah.
Just on people making money. Just crazy.
Dude, my dad actually won like 20, 30 G's at
Sure.
Minions.
Yeah.
He literally paid for all of our furniture, our doors, and my mom's like set.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's crazy.
I like it. All right, Cam,
Love
dude,
the
thanks
dice.
for coming by, dude, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Haven't
Cameron
seen
in the
you
house.
So long, dude. I'm happy to see it. Knocker, thanks everybody for chiming in tonight. It's been a good show. Download, spread the word as usual. Get your money in for the golf tournament.
Spread
Yeah,
something.
spread
Yeah.
Spread something.
May 18th golf tournament. Check it out on our website, sportscastlife.com. For Cam, for Knocker, and for myself, we'll see you guys next week.
If you didn't bet the under in the Michigan game, you're a fool.
They don't even have 20 points.
29 to 18. Are you
Yes.
serious?
It's ugly.
Oh my God.